we go. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. How are things? How is everybody doing? Think we can be seen and heard. I'm gonna assume we can. I see ourselves. Yay. Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Sunday edition of the Lovestream, the September, aka Back to School, boo, Coyote edition of the Lovestream. Now, I want to introduce a very, very special guest.
Hi, I'm Zororeo. I'm a coyote with some wings. And yeah, I'm glad to be here today.
Hmm, thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is a bit of a plan. I've wanted you on the stream for a little bit, and here we are.
Yeah, this is great.
As you all can see, he's very blue. He's very canine.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
and very cute.
Oh, thank you. You are too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, how are you all doing? Welcome to the Sunday, September 3rd, Coyote edition of the Love Stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you, as always, for your support. We love doing this, especially when the month begins or ends, because we get to bring in the new month with something special. So, yeah, I am going to actually beef up the chat because it's kind of hard to read. See what you all lovely people are saying. Hopefully, can you read that?
Yeah.
Yay, okay. Hello, Anubis Pa. Hello, Skylar, Renee, Axo, Cameron, Chase, and Yellowcake's here. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Let's see. We have all these lovely people. Saber Coon's here. Hello, Saber.
Hello.
Yes, Labor Day weekend, says Renee. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't have to work tomorrow.
Ooh.
So, yay, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What up, gang? Hi, Yellow Cake. How are you? Hope you're enjoying your Sunday / Labor Day weekend, all of you. I hope that those of you who are in the workforce do not have to work tomorrow. My job was very gracious to say you don't have to work. So, yay. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Hi, Sauces. And Sauces has a question.
Uh,
Can you, Zororeo, talk about how you became a furry?
um, hmm. Let me see. I first learned about furry uh in a little app called iFunny, and that was
Oh, you're an iFunny furry.
I
Yeah.
was. I have since left for good reasons. That's where I was as like a teenager. That's how I found it, and it was like it started honestly like, haha, look at these furries, they're so weird, ha ha ha. Wait a minute.
You realize something.
Yes, and then but I really got into it once I was following some once TikTok became a big thing. I started following people, and I was in love with the whole furry thing, and I just loved how everyone looked and just the whole suit thing. I also interacted with some people on some Discord servers, getting to know what furry is, and then I got this suit right here as a pre-made, and that's for me.
Oh, this is a prepaid. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm. See, I can't picture this on anybody else. You
Oh,
know,
thank you.
I can't you've made it such your character and you've made it your own that it's really hard to picture anybody else owning it. So, yeah, that's a beautiful fact. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I found it on the Dealer's Den website from someone in Russia,
Ooh, really?
and yeah. Well, this was like 3 years ago or something. So, but yeah, that was kind of a gamble because I thought I was gonna get scammed, but I didn't. It was nice.
Hmm. Well, good for you. Yeah.
Yes, those are little wings. My Sona has wings on the wrists, on my tail, which you can't see, and on my ankles, kind of like Hermes wings.
Mm-hmm. Is there a significance to the wings, or
Uh, no, it's just he's a Scoyote, sky
Coyote?
coyote.
Oh, I get
And
it.
I've got blue for the blue sky and orange, yellow for the sun, and
So,
lights for the clouds.
so you fly.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I don't know if I don't think he could fly. I think he could maybe like kind of flutter like Yoshi does in Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could do that, but I don't think he could really fly.
Hmm. Well, maybe you should try, but don't actually. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we are happy to have you. So
Oh,
thank
thank you.
you. Yes.
Glad to be here.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Willie. And Renee says, my Labor Day is great. Just got back from brunch and went to Belmont Park and went for a swim in the pool. It was great, plus right next to the beach. Great stuff. Well, good for you. Yeah, it sounds like a beautiful Labor Day weekend so far. Um, um, King Golden, hi King, says, can Zororeo be my new friend?
Yes, of course. I could be your new friend.
Mm-hmm. We're all friends here, so
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah. Oh, hi Yoshi. Hello. Um, Also, Chase, I don't know if I said hi, but hi to you. Hope you're doing well. You say, I know Mom's going to be here in a minute to donate for you. Oh, thank you, Chase. It's just a way to hopefully help you a bit. Also, I know tomorrow I'm definitely going to work on your mega slash dive armor, Sam said. Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. Um, yeah, Little Wings. Yeah, that little. It's like that little that song that Jimi Hendrix did, Little Wing.
Yeah.
That could be your theme song.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, Saber says, I had a good weekend. I had pizza and chicken. Well,
Oh.
I'm getting hungry already.
Yeah, me too.
We're probably gonna be hitting pizza here after the stream. So, yeah, you're definitely helping out there, Saber. Indeed. Renee says, I'm back in school now. Got online class on the way. And also club meetings are coming up soon. Can't wait. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I miss university.
Yeah, I was in it for a little bit and I miss it. It was a lot of fun.
Hmm. Well, you're taking classes right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing like both classes and work, but right now the program I'm in is called Digital Fabrication, and it's kind of a unique program, but it's basically like really focused on like 3D printing,
Hmm.
and that's my hobby and like what I want to do for the rest of my life is 3D printing stuff because I that's what I love and so I just started it so right now I'm kind of like in the introductory classes but so far it's fun.
Hmm. Wow. So, do you have a 3D printer?
Yes I do. I'm on my third actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've kind of like the technology gets better over time, so you can kind of like replace it. It's almost like a game console almost.
Hmm.
Uh, and yeah, I'm always making stuff. I can make I've made like I should have brought it like this fox
Oh.
that's it's like a whole like almost like a wireframe fox. I should bring it. I should have brought it.
That's okay. Yeah, I've seen that. You posted it in one of the group chats, and you were like, "Hey, I made this," and we were like, "What? You made that? That's really cool."
Yeah.
Yeah, you do some amazing 3D printing. I have seen some of the stuff he does, and it is fantastic. It is something that's beyond me. So, if you can 3D print me a new fursuit, that would be something. I would wear it. I don't care if it's like polygonal; it'll look amazing. Yeah. Oh, Sean's here. Hi, Sean. Um, let's see. Axo says I have some work on some papers for school. Probably a good weekend. And yeah, yeah. So actually, it's funny you say that, Axo, because I have been looking to further my own education. I'm looking at graduate programs for my degree in psychology.
Mm.
So hopefully next year I will be enrolled and have my master's degree by 2025.
Oh wow.
I'm hoping.
That's nice.
Yeah, because right now I work in a very blue collar job, very labor intensive. So I'm looking to get out of that industry and hopefully into my passion, which is counseling. So yeah, I would love that. Yoshi, I saw your question earlier, and actually, you'll be happy to know, yes, it did arrive. I did get a new feather duster. Um, I also got a new maid's outfit. So some people are asking about that. Oh my gosh, what's this? Hachi, thank you, Hachi. Hi, says Chase loves your show and wants to know if you have an email or some way to show you his artwork. Well, thank you, by the way, for the donation. That's very kind. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Really, it means a lot. The donations mean a lot. They're not required, so don't worry. But just, yeah, every donation does help. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so much. You all have no idea. As a way of contacting me, there are a couple options. If you go to the link down below, you'll see the Discord server. You'll see my Twitter. You'll see a couple other things. You'll see my I have a TikTok down there. I have a few different ways. So if you search those links, Discord is probably the best way to reach me. So feel free to check that out and do that. Um, but yeah, I would love to see your artwork if we can get connected.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Hi, Max. Max says, "How are you? Also, terribly sorry for what happened to Spectre." Yeah, Max, I really appreciate that. I'm doing well, and how are you doing, Zororeo?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah.
And thank you, Max, for that reminder. Yes, it has been almost a month since the passing of Spectre, and I can't believe it has been that long already. But yeah, we're all recovering. We're all grieving in our own ways, and it's definitely more easy now than it used to be. But we will forever remember Spectre, and it's just been an absolute like joy to see so many people like reaching out and saying, "I hope you're doing okay. I hope the family's okay. I hope that friends and other people who knew him are doing well." So the support and the reach that that video and other places have given to spread the word about Spectre has been absolutely amazing. So I want to thank all of you as a community for expressing your condolences. Thank you so much. Renee says, speaking of Mario Brothers, I don't know how you're going to react, but the voice actor Charles, who voices Mario and Luigi, just announced he's retired. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he won't be doing the voices anymore. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, he's been doing it for 50 years.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
My
Been doing it
gosh.
for a while, so
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, that man is set for life in his career,
yeah.
honestly. Yeah. Oh, hi, Aaron. Good to see you. Um, can't really read that name.
Guys, it's me.
Guys, it's me. Okay.
Hugs,
Says,
definitely hugs.
yeah, hugs to you as well. Hello, Red. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you again. Saber says, would love to do a collab with you in the future. Love your ASMR videos and love your fursuit, and you're a good person. Well, thank you, Saber. Yeah, we should talk sometime. Like I said, if you want to contact me, everything is in the link tree below. Feel free to click that, and you will find Discord and other ways to contact me. So let's talk. Yeah, Sean says, still has moments where it bothers me, especially here lately. You know, Sean, it's really interesting. I actually had a dream last night, and this is for all of you who knew Spectre as well. I had a dream last night where I saw Spectre in my dream, believe it or not. So he's still there, you know. So I woke up very content to know, like, he's still on our hearts. So he never, like, you never really get over that. You never, that person never leaves your heart, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to know that he's still present in our lives, even though he's no longer of this world.
Making a pair of mittens. That sounds really fun.
Oh, you making mittens? Oh, are they murder mittens like these? Yeah. Wow. Except these don't do any damage. They're just, yeah, they squish.
Squish.
They squish. They're discount murder mittens. So yeah. Chase says about the Discord thing, I hate to say it, but eventually I actually don't have Discord. Never really plan on getting it, and plus I'm not that crazy about much media. It's fair enough, Chase, honestly. They, you know, the more social media you have, the more insane you go.
Yeah.
So I totally understand.
Yeah,
that.
now, like, I want to post one thing. Oh, I have to post it to multiple websites now?
That's just, yeah, because it's always that cross-platform thing. Like, you know, now there's Blue Sky,
Yeah.
which
Ooh.
you're on Blue Sky, right?
Yeah, I am, but I haven't posted anything yet. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to be my first post.
You could just say, "Hey, I'm here," except the Coyote. Yeah, I just got my Blue Sky last week, this
Mm,
past week, so I haven't really done much with it. I was just like, I kind of like put archive stuff on there,
mm,
like any pictures I don't post on Twitter, X, or whatever you want to
mm.
call it, they go there. So I've been kind of using it here and there.
Yeah.
Hello, Mitch. Good to see you. By the way, Mitch, I don't know if you saw my message, but I did see your videos, and you did a very good job on them. So keep up the edits. You do a wonderful, wonderful thing there. So it's a great way to express your creativity. Oh, Renee says he's actually been voicing them for 30 years and also announced that he'll be an ambassador and still travel and said on Twitter, "You're number one in my heart." Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh.
I imagine he'll still be going to cons and stuff
Mhm.
and do signings and all that. So,
Yeah.
because you don't just like stop, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're the voice of the Mario Brothers,
Mhm.
your demand is pretty high for the rest of your
Yeah.
life. So, yeah, it's amazing how that started out as just like a little silly game and it just turned into something
Mhm.
magnificent.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, ooh, Willie says, if you had three wishes, what would they be? Ooh. What would your three wishes be, Zororeo?
Hmm. I don't. Hmm. Oh, ooh, I think a good wish would definitely be for like. Okay, I would like do the right thing and like end cancer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one idea. I don't know.
Hmm. That could be three wishes. You could end three types of cancers.
Maybe well, could you just do it in one and then be like, maybe you have two more from me?
That's true. Yeah. Maybe the second one is like world peace or something.
Yeah,
And yeah. Third one would be like no more discrimination or something.
yeah, or maybe like for environmental things to be all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that.
Yeah, I think mine would be charity for all, like those who need help to get help, especially medically speaking. You
Hmm.
know, that are like the natural disasters would calm down
Hmm.
definitely, and world peace is kind of a cliche one, but definitely no more wars.
Yes.
I would say no more wars because we don't
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah. We don't need that.
They
Yeah.
they cost too much money and they don't really solve much.
Yes.
So there you go, three wishes. Oh, Dante's here. Hello, Dante.
Hello, Dante.
Nee. He says, "Love the shirts." Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we decided to go a little collage today on the shirts. Yeah. Um, let's see. Sasa says, "Is Z's Blue Sky the same as Twitter, or Z's Blue?
uh,
Oh, yours."
yeah, it doesn't have the OO at the end, but it's Zororeo. I know. I don't know why I picked this name. It is too complicated.
It's adorable though.
Oh, thank you. It's
Yeah.
like Zororeo.
Zororeo. It sounds kind of like ar rar rar rar.
Yeah.
Yoshi says, "Samson, please show your new feather duster." I will go and get it in just a minute, Yoshi, because it is buried in my closet currently. But yes, hold me to it. I will show it here in a few minutes. Um, let's see. Max says, "I'm not sure who I can make a pair of mittens for. I would have to say I'm making a pair of for my niece and her on her birthday." Well, that's sweet. You know, she's gonna love her uncle making a pair of mittens for her. You know, that's honestly like handcrafted stuff is some of the sweetest things you can give to people.
Yes, I know. I'm a huge fan of making things for people. I just like gotta make something.
Yeah, like 3D printed stuff
Yes.
and yeah, and I just make content. I
Yeah.
have no other talents.
Nah.
I just talk. I sit in front of a camera and I talk really softly, and people like it, I guess. So that's what I do. That's the gifts I give to people. So, um, let's see. Red says, who is the one right next to you? The one with the well, actually, this is a coyote. Red. This is Zororeo, the Scoyote.
Yes.
Yes. and we are happy to have him on the stream today.
Yeah.
So yes.
It's actually funny when I got this suit, it was labeled as a wolf.
Mm.
That's what I made it originally, but I was like, wolves don't have these huge giant ears, do they?
Not really.
That like stick out straight up. And coyotes do.
Hmm.
And I just kind of like the thought of a coyote more than wolves. They're kind of just silly, silly little guys.
Yeah,
That's me.
just little guys, just little fellas. Yeah. You definitely vibe with a coyote more, I'd say. I can't see you as any other species.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe like a secondary persona species, but like this is definitely coyote. I see it. Oh, hi Kazi, how are you? Good to see you. Aaron says, if I had a time machine, I would go back to the time when I was a baby. I don't remember much when I was a baby. I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, no, I know. I think someone asked if we had a time machine, where would we go?
I'd probably go back to my high school years, and
Hmm.
I'd tell myself that like don't take life too seriously. Yes.
Hmm.
Let's see. Mitch says, "Thank you. Those videos I edited together are concepts for my comic series to show what I will have to offer." Well, keep it up, Mitch. They are fantastic. I like how you implemented like different elements in your videos. Those were really cool. I was sitting there going, "Oh, okay. So this character's here. Now this character, and of course, cars as well." So yes. I saw a question. Who's ready for Halloween? I'm definitely ready for Halloween.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it to stop being hot outside and for it to be fall. Yes.
I'm ready for the cool weather,
Hmm.
the beautiful leaves,
Oh
and
yeah.
getting to fursuit in public.
Yes. That'd be fun.
Yee. And Dante says, "You have lots of talents. Don't downplay yourself." That's debatable, Dante. Okay. I, you know, what you all see is what you get.
Nah, you're good.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I definitely have been expanding my content more and more. I will make an announcement here in a minute on the stream, so don't you worry. We will get there. But just know that there's some things in the works, everybody. So you'll be happy to see what I have to offer coming up. Um, oh, Kazi's still a bit sick. I'm sorry you're feeling sick, Kazi. I hope you feel better. Yeah, there's some like weird head cold thing going around.
Hmm.
You know, they called it like the back to school plague.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the back to school flu or something like that. It had a nice ring to it,
Yeah,
but
like the other day, I just would not stop sneezing. I was like sneezing every 30 seconds. It was awful, but I'm feeling better now.
that's good. That's not good. I mean, like
Mhm.
the sneezing I can deal with, but like sore throats and like
Yeah.
congestion, I can't. It's just I want to
Yeah.
die.
Hmm.
Yeah. Renee says, reminds me the new Mario Brothers Wonder game was announced and show gameplay, new power-ups, and playable characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Toad and Yoshi, and it looked great. Well, that's what we need. We need more playable characters.
Yes.
Yes, because Mushroom Kingdom has a lot of characters. I'd like to play as a Goomba.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like the Shy Guys. They're really funny.
Shy,
Funky.
Shy Guy's underrated.
Yes. They make the best noises. I don't know how to describe the noises they make, but I love them.
It's like, meow, 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 meow. It's almost like they swallowed a cat.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't know what's behind that face.
Yeah.
Mask, so could be cats.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Maybe the cats.
Yeah. And Dante says Halloween will be the 1 year anniversary of my suit. I'm excited. Wow, has it been 1 year, Dante, already? Jeez, my gosh. Blake, hello Blake, says I met Saber on Call. He's nice and has a lower voice. We talked, but Saber was telling me about how he struggles with depression after Specter died and couldn't watch Specter's videos. You know, that's totally valid. It is. I do sometimes go back and watch Specter's videos, and I get sad, but at the same time, I feel like, man, he really did something. Like
Mhm.
he really pushed himself out there on this platform. So it's honestly a beautiful thing. It's more like a memorial to see
Mhm.
those videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I totally understand, and you shouldn't hold yourself back from feeling. Feel your feels, sit in them, and just let them wash over you, and try not to thwart them because you will be healthier for it. Oh, the chat's going really fast. Oh, y'all are Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Chase says the one that asked about the Halloween thing, that was my mom. Oh, yeah. That said that she's insane about Halloween. Me, on the other hand, I'm the opposite. Matter of fact, I don't have a favorite holiday. Well, that's okay, Chase. You don't have to
Hmm.
have a favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Halloween is up there, but it's not my favorite. I think Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely like Christmas.
King says I had plans on Halloween. I'm going to Fright Fest and seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That's right. The FNAF movie is coming out very
Hmm.
soon.
Interesting.
Yes, probably 27 days or something. Not 27. What am I thinking? It's more like, I don't know. It's next month. I can't do math right
Hmm.
now. Let's see. Yellow says, "What do you think Yoshi's eggs smell like? Probably dinosaur."
Yeah.
And speaking of Yoshi, okay, I will go get the feather duster. Be right back.
Okay.
Keep these people entertained.
Yes. Okay. What do I have on my knees? This is a little coyote friend. I got him at Anthrocon this year. It says that they're mischief makers. I love this guy. He is very funny. uh, uh, do I, do I have any plans for Halloween? I gotta find something. I wanna do something in my suit because it's fun. Uh, hmm.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Huh? Okay. This is for you, Yoshi, and for everybody who has inquired. Here it is. The ultimate feather duster that took a few, well, took longer than I wanted it to get here, but nevertheless, here it is, Yoshi.
Woo.
Trying to make him sneeze. Yes, there you go, Yoshi. Um, if I could, I would put the maid outfit on, but that is a process. So soon there will be a stream where you will see the new maid outfit and the feather duster. So there you go. All right. Um, let's see. Oh, Kazi's 1 year anniversary is in October. Well, happy anniversary, Kazi. What is your anniversary? Is it making music or is it something else? Uh, let's see. Dante says Halloween is. I don't know if you read that already, but Halloween is my favorite. Your favorite. Hopefully, I get to suit around again, and we'll have that FNAF movie. Yeah. Last year was awesome. We got to go around my city in fursuit, which was fantastic. So hopefully, we get to do that again.
Yeah.
Uh, ooh. What are your Halloween plans? Asked Cameron.
Uh, I think I might. I don't know. I'll probably be handing out candy to all the kids to come. I might do it. I might do it in my costume. Who knows? In my suit. Who knows?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. And then yeah, that'd be good.
Hmm. You could probably do like a cosplay over your suit,
Yes, I
something like
could.
that.
I don't know what you would cosplay as though. Maybe like I don't know. Star Fox maybe.
Hey, okay. Do you have a gun?
I can make one.
There you go.
I could make a prop gun.
Yeah, you can put a little LED in it and stuff.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Um. Um. What's that say? Mike. Oh, hi, Mike. Says, are you going to try the new game Starfield and you need a hug? Well, here's a hug for you, Mike. Yes. Hug the Yodi. Yes. Starfield, I have heard about. I should probably add it to my wish list because I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Hmm.
Um. And Hatshep, yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Wow. Again, chat's going like this. So again, apologies. Apologies for any non-interaction. The chat is on slow mode, yet the chat likes to do its own thing. Sometimes the chat will like stop here and then it'll just go like that. So if any of your messages don't get read, our apologies. It's definitely YouTube being stupid. So. Sauces is asking, what object have you 3D printed the most of?
Hmm. Sometimes I'll sometimes I end up printing a lot of things because it doesn't go well the first time. So I was trying to make. I have like this lamp I built, and I ended up making a ton of like of the bases because I just couldn't get them to fit together,
Hmm.
like the two pieces. But what I probably printed the most of actually isn't that exciting. It's these little boats. It's called a benchy, which is like short for benchmark because it's a way to test your printer because there's a lot of settings that go into it. So if you're changing some settings and you don't know what it's going to turn out like, you print a little benchy, which is like this little boat model, and it has a lot of like curves and stuff to make it's somewhat challenging for a printer to make. And if you can make a good benchy, then you can print pretty much anything good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So literally, it's like a benchmark.
Yes.
Ah, okay. That's really cool. I didn't think 3D printing had like standards like that, but I guess it does.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like speed, temperature, even just like how you how you orient it to be printed can change it. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Nice. And do you make them like bigger or smaller? Like,
they're about this big. I don't know if you can see that
hmm
through my paws.
they're cute.
Yeah, they're
They're just
cute. They're
just
very
little
cute.
guys,
Hmm.
just little fellas. Oh, Kazi says, can't believe I got married close to a year ago. It's only like a few months. It feels like few months at most. Well, happy anniversary to you,
Hmm.
Kazi, and my best to your spouse. Renee says, so pumped for Halloween. I got tickets to the opening weekend of the Haunted Trails. That's right, you were telling me about that. And you're planning on getting tickets to this year's Not Scary from the 50th anniversary. I hope I go. Well,
Oh,
hey, that Haunted Trail. That sounds. I'm thinking like cornfields and stuff.
yeah.
Ooh, oh dear. Now I can deal with haunted houses. I can
Hmm.
deal with like haunted scenarios, but like cornfields, anything could be anywhere.
I know. Yeah, I think a corn maze would be fun in fursuit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you just like scare the crap out of people. It's like, I'm cute and fluffy. Ah, run away. Also, hi Shadow, good to see you. Um, aw. Head Chef says, hugs to you all. Mama hugs to you all. Aw,
Thank
thanks to
you.
you. Uh, Iru, hi Iru. How are you? It says, hi Sammy and Zororeo. Hope you all are doing amazing. Same for all of you salutationers. The greetingers and the salutationers, yes. It's good to see you, Iru. Um, let's see. Willie says, I've never go- it's never good to numb your feelings. Doesn't help. Feeling nothing isn't going to make it better. That is true.
Yes.
Yes, because if you feel nothing, then you don't know what to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, well, um, it's better to express than
Hmm.
to repress.
Yes.
That's
Hmm.
a quote from an anonymous writer, but yeah. Because if you repress, then you don't know you don't know what the right reaction is. You
Yeah. Definitely.
Yoshi says, no scarf today. Yeah. Well, I have my natural scarf right here. However, it is a whopping like 87 degrees or something.
Yeah, it's hot.
87 degrees Fahrenheit, that is, for those of you who
Hmm.
use the metric system. Um, and it is, I just walked outside for like a few minutes and it was just like a punch because
Hmm.
we've been running the AC on like 60. And I walked outside and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
all my bones feel it right now.
Yeah. Definitely ready for fall and for sweater weather.
Mm hmm. Definitely sweater weather, yes.
Sweater weather is also fursuit weather.
Indeed. Um, let's see. King says, I want to trick or treat with my friends that are furry. Well, trick or treating in fursuit will get you a lot of candy.
Yes.
I think last year, if I remember correctly, it wasn't last year, it was the year before. I was just out fursuiting, and I wasn't even trick or treating, and someone just handed me like a full blown like Hershey bar. I was like, thanks. Yeah, they're just like, hey, have candy, just like boom. I'm like, thanks. Can you like put it in my bag because I can't eat this. Plus, eating chocolate in a fursuit is probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
yeah. Um, Shadow says, always a thrill seeing my favorite kitty fox on his awesome stream. Well, thank you, Shadow. It's always a pleasure seeing you as well. Um, and Dante says, drink some water. I downed like a half a gallon of water before this, so you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
worry.
Yes. Stay hydrated.
Yes, especially yesterday because some of us were in southern Ohio, and we did a gallery hop fur walk, and that was hot because I decided to full suit for whatever reason, bad idea, and I was just like pounding waters like the whole time, just like please, 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 heart, please stay up, I need you. uh, let's see. Oh, hi, A Johnson, how are you? Good to see
Um,
you.
only candy I eat on Halloween is Sour Patch. That's good enough for me. I love Sour Patch Kids. They're amazing, especially like the big ones. The big
Mm-hmm.
ones you can have in your mouth for longer, and those are good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've come around to sour stuff.
Mm.
I didn't used to, but sour stuff is pretty good. You know. I like warheads.
Ah, yes, those are.
Warheads are like they're actually not terribly sour, but if you eat a whole bunch of them, you're just like you can't feel your mouth. Not at all.
Those are nice to like. Honestly, I'll use them to wake up. That sounds weird, but like it shocks you into like being awake.
Mm-hmm. It's like caffeine pills.
Yes.
Also, hi El Ray, good to see you. Uh, and Dante says, can't wait for sweatshirt weather. It really is my favorite time of the year. Yeah, fall and spring, those are my two favorite seasons
Mhm.
because it's not too hot. Spring because you see all the leaves and flowers and things, and the rain. Like spring rain just, this is going to sound weird, but it smells so good. Like spring rain just, it hits different,
Yes,
you
it
know?
does.
Also, spring rain and then someone mows the lawn and like the smell of fresh cut grass is just, mucho gracias.
Yeah.
Um, Willie says, "What's your favorite candy?" That's an easy one. I love Kit Kats, I love Reese's, and I love Toblerones.
Ah.
How about you?
I'm more of on like the fruit flavored side of candy, but I like Swedish Fish. Definitely the Sour Patch Kids, or the High Chews.
Oh,
High
hi,
Chews
chews.
are amazing. It's a shame that each one is are individually wrapped because well it's a good part because then I can't like down them so fast. But
Hmm. Yeah, they you got to be careful with those.
yes, they're I don't know what about them is, but they're super chewy.
I like chewy stuff too.
Mhm.
I used to. Well, I still like it, but like back in high school and middle school and stuff, I loved Laffy Taffies.
Mm.
Like you could just like chew on those for hours. And I'm also like a gum chewer, so it's definitely it helps a lot. I saw something about. I think Renee, you said something about the Blue Beetle movie. How was it? I'm curious because I never heard of it. I don't think. Actually, I think you told me about it last stream. Yoshi says tickle Zororeo with a feather duster.
Okay.
Okay.
Achoo.
It's all coyote snot now. We'll take care of that later. The mucus will hold. uh, Cake says, sour the taste of strong acids. That's why it burns your mouth. Well,
Oh.
give me all the acid, Cake, because I like to feel the acid. Give me all the heartburn later. I'm getting to that age where everything is like giving me heartburn now,
Oh no.
and I'm sad because here's the thing: your body changes every 7 years. Like
Mhm.
all your cells are replaced every 7 years or so, and I'm noticing more and more that like certain foods are like giving me acid reflux, and it's just like, why?
Oh no.
So I'm hoping in 7 years it'll stop. Yeah. Elray says Sour Patch Watermelon is the best Sour Patch and watermelon flavored candy.
Definitely, I agree with you.
Watermelon hits hard.
Mhm.
Yes, especially like watermelon and like lime or watermelon and strawberry or like two.
Mhm.
Or have you ever had watermelon and lemon?
Ooh, sounds good.
That is a fantastic
I
combo.
know. I know. One of my favorite drinks is like the Minute Maid watermelon punch.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You talked about this man blew my mind earlier. You talked about lemonade ice cream
Yes. Mm-hmm. Very good.
because you were recreating a popular chain restaurant that will remain nameless. Their recipe for something,
Mm-hmm.
and it was successful.
Yes.
So I'm gonna like visit his store and just be like, "Hey, can you just make this, and I will pay you just under the table." Oh, okay. Kazi's gonna go take a nap. Bye, Kazi. We'll
Bye.
see you later. Uh, the movie was funny and intense, Renee. Okay. Yeah. The lineup of movies this year has been crazy.
Yes, there's been a lot of movies.
Yeah. Did you do the Barbenheimer thing?
I've seen neither actually.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Mm. That's a commitment. I gotta
Yeah.
say. I did do the Barbenheimer. It was tiring, but because Oppenheimer decided to be 3.5 hours long. But Barbie was a fantastic movie. Oppenheimer was also a fantastic movie. But both together, no,
Yeah.
no. Hi, Dodge Fang. How are you? Good to see you. Chase says I gave up eating candies as a whole since last year. I find it kind of waste of time, and the sugar's the devil in the details. You eat too much candy, that'll happen.
Yeah.
You know, I like I like candy once in a while, but like
Mhm.
7-year-old me, oh, candy all the time.
Yes.
Just like if I could have candy with every meal when I was 7, it would be done. So I
Mhm.
got to thank my mom for not doing that to me. uh, Cake says lead battery acid is the most sour thing you can taste. Well, are we gonna do a taste test, Cake? Is that what's happening?
I don't know if I would suggest that.
No. Cake, are you speaking from experience? I'm curious.
Mhm.
Shadow says, Sammy, I had a dream last night that I was at a con with you and we actually were in the fursuit parade together. Man, I didn't want that dream to end. Yeah, it will happen one day, Shadow. Mark my words, or mark my woof. It will happen one day. So maybe that's a dream that's, predestining the future. You know,
Yeah.
those happen sometimes. Oh, hi, Michael. Good to see you. It says almost fell asleep. Well, you know what? It's okay because we kind of fell asleep too.
Yeah.
Like little Sunday nap, impromptu. Like he came over and then it was just like
Yeah. Full siesta. It was good.
we were. I don't know if you got much sleep last night, but I did not. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, gotta stop doing that. uh, let's see. Where where you be by 2042? I think that's a time travel question.
Uh. Hmm. Where will I be? Uh. Who knows? Uh. I'm hopefully I'll have like more of a degree for me, but also like I'd try to find someone. I don't know. That's something
Yeah,
I want to do.
yeah. 2042. If everything goes well, I will be 46 years old. Hopefully, be working in my field.
Hmm.
Hopefully, have a private practice in therapy or psychology or something like that, or counseling. Hopefully, be with somebody special. Who
Hmm.
knows? So that is kind of the goal, you know.
Okay.
If everything goes well, that is.
Yes.
You know,
I think as well.
and if the world doesn't end by then.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's fall is still sweater weather.
Yes. That's called a callback.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Somebody says for you to. I didn't see who it was, but for you to tickle me with the feather duster. So
Okay.
here is.
Here we go.
Ah! Dust! I'm very hypoallergenic to myself.
Oh no.
I make myself sneeze because I'm part cat. Ah, let's see here. Chase says, hearing about the movies thing, it went off the screen. Your favorite movie you had since childhood is called Beyond the Mind's Eye. It's a must watch. Okay. Never heard of that movie, have you?
No, I've not.
Beyond the Mind's Eye. Is that like a psychoanalysis movie, Chase? Because I might be interested.
Mm.
Renee says the movie did have comedy and action and family in a way. Well, that's great. They I'm noticing that movies these days are coming out with newer concepts.
Yeah.
You know, like like first person, and like I'm seeing some VR stuff going on, and also like some AI stuff, which is
Mm.
kind of scary.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like for example, The Irishman, which is directed
Oh.
by Martin Scorsese, had some AI elements. Like for example, they used a de-ageifier.
Oh.
So Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and what the heck is his name? Al Pacino. They all look like they're 80 because they are in their 80s,
Hmm.
right? But they did like this AI filter where they like swept it across the screen and it kind of like de-aged them by like 30 years.
Yeah. Wasn't that movie like 3 hours long?
Yes.
Okay. I remember sitting through it and be like, this is too long.
Yeah, 3 hour movies, something else. I'll tell you what. But
uh, I'm gonna say the Avatar 2 did it right. Avatar 2 was pretty nice.
yeah.
But it was long, but it was still watchable.
hmm I mean, if we need 3 hour movies, it's Return of the King,
Mm-hmm.
definitely worthwhile. If you want to watch a 4 hour movie, well, there's a couple actually. Gone with the Wind is one of them,
Hmm.
an American classic. Um, what's his name? Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet.
Oh.
So, any of you Shakespeare nerds like me out there, that is a 4 hour movie. Yeah, Kenneth Branagh, aka Thor. He did this movie in like 2005 or something like that, and it was like 4 hours, and we had to watch it for one of my classes.
Oh wow.
So we were over at my teacher's house for it felt like 8 hours just watching this movie, and it was for extra credit. So
Oh.
I was sitting there like, whoa, it's been 2 hours. We're only halfway through. Like, yeah, if any of you know the play Hamlet, you know what happens. But yeah, we got to the part in the book that was like Hamlet goes insane, or supposedly goes insane, and it's like 2 hours in, and we're like, wow, they're going with every single part of the dialogue.
Hmm.
Um. Okay, gotcha, Yoshi. Thank you for suggesting that. I feel nasal now. King says, what's your favorite horror? Wait a minute. What's your favorite? I think it's like what's your favorite horror movie of all time? That's easy. The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. How about
Okay.
yours?
I'm not really much of a horror person, honestly. I've actually never seen The Shining. I kind of know what happens, but I've never watched the whole thing.
Oh, it's a mind mess,
Hmm.
and there is a fursuit in it.
Oh wow.
So if you want to watch it after this, we can. Oh, Michael gives hugs. Well, here's a hug for you, Michael. Thank you.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Hmm.
Ooh.
Uh. Okay, so like easily accessible one would probably be like either cookies and cream or mint chocolate chip. But there was this one uh, ice cream place around where I went to college, and they always had the wackiest flavors, and they were like, they had this, it was like this blue raspberry and lemonade flavor, and it was amazing.
Hmm.
I miss it because that place had like, they would cycle their flavors all the
Mm-hmm.
time, so like you would get it once and then you'd never see it again.
Wow. So it was like a rare flavor kind of thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
And they always had some really wacky stuff. They had like spicy ice cream, and like once they even had a dill pickle ice cream, which was,
Really?
I tried it and I was like, maybe not everything has to be an ice cream flavor.
That's true. It's kind of like those weird sodas,
Hmm.
like ranch soda, and it's like,
Like
ugh.
I've seen celery soda.
What?
I don't know how, because in my opinion, the best part about celery is the crunchiness, and you don't get that in a drink. But
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of celery, so yeah. Okay, Renee, you have a good night. Thanks for joining. Said I enjoyed hanging with you, but I should go now. Lay down. You're beat from swimming. Well, I don't blame you.
mhm.
Well, thank you, Renee, for joining. I hope you enjoy your rest, and yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're having all these adventures. Yoshi asked for me to kiss your nose. Mwah. There we go. Yes, you have been smooched, and now you have red on you. Hey, red and blue. That's a complimentary
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Shadow says kitty foxes can't handle the dusters on the nose. Well, no, we can't. Because my family is very allergenic.
Mm.
Like, I got it from my father and my grandfather. We all, like, when springtime comes around, I love it to death, but we all get, like, sniffly,
Yeah.
you know? And we're just like popping Benadryls like crazy. So yeah, you're right. The feather duster does not help. Okay, Mitch. We'll be here. Enjoy your run. Sean says adorableness. Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh woo. That's your best. That's like the best ooh impression. Ooh woo. That hurt my throat. It's like the copy pasta rap, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nuzzles, da, 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 da. I can't sing that. We'll get copyright if we sing that. El Rey says lemonade really is the best flavor. It goes well with a lot of things. Indeed, it does. Especially like lemonade with a little bit of liquor.
Oh.
So, but none of you heard that. You know, we're just talking about lemonade, right? Yeah, yeah. And Dante says, I got back and heard pickle ice cream. What's going on here? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We might have to go get some pickle ice cream, Dante, if that is the case. I'm just dumb enough to try it.
Yeah.
Honestly. I actually didn't answer the question. My favorite ice cream flavor is Moose Tracks.
Mm.
Love Moose Tracks. I love like vanilla ice cream with a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know? I like chocolate and stuff too, but like there's just something different about like loaded ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like give me all the peanut butter cups and chocolate, and I'll put Nutella in my ice cream. I'm that weird person, and I'll put like I will take coffee and put it in my ice cream. It's yeah. I'm that person definitely.
You know, sometimes what I'll do is this might be weird, but I'll put hot fudge on like sherbet, and that sounds a little weird, like chocolate and fruit, but it's good.
Huh. Hot fudge and sherbet. Again, just dumb enough to try it. Arco L says, "'Twas a fine oboe. That'll be $500 though." I think that's awoo. Did we legalize awoo for this stream?
I don't know.
Awoo. There you go. Now we're gonna start. Watch the chat. It's gonna go like awoo. Here we go. Willie asked that you tickle me. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm helpless. Thank you. There you go, Willie. Chase said, Beyond the Mind's Eye is a 1993 movie, something about 3D because it went off screen. I'm sorry. Made by Stephen Churchill, who collaborated with somebody. It went off the screen. I'm so sorry, Chase. But yeah. And yeah, well, I'll have to check it out, Chase. King says, my favorite horror movie is Friday the 13th and The Shining and Halloween Ends. I have seen the original Friday the 13th, but I've not seen the remake. Yeah. I haven't seen the original Halloween, but I have seen the Rob Zombie remake, which is very, very messed up. Okay. It's one of those movies that you're just like, why is... What? Do all these like horrible elements need to be in here? But I'm not the director, so there we go. Dreamer says awoo, awoo,
Yeah.
awoo. Here it comes. There it is.
Lots of awoos.
Too many awoos. We won't find you this time. This is a free awoo zone. I'm not sorry for this. And Michael gives kisses. Well, thank you, Michael. Mwah. There's one for you. Yep. They're still going. They're still going. It was so funny. We went to Indy FurCon last weekend for a couple days. Me, Dante, and Blue Jackalope. And we did the fursuit parade / picture. And like when we lined up, immediate awoos. And the staff were just like, "Shut up! Stop! We're trying to get your attention. We're gonna do the picture. Stop it!" It didn't work. It did not work. I don't know why nobody decided to jump on the microphone and say stop. That would have been a good idea. But here's another con cliche. The microphones never work.
Yes. That
Why is
happens a
that?
lot.
Yeah. Is it just like AV, just like, yeah, I'm not doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it like intention or unintentional, like, oh crap, I'm on for Affinity, I should
Yeah,
stop?
there's fuzz in the connections maybe.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Also, megaphones are becoming a thing more at cons.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing more megaphones at conventions, and it's a smart idea, but you give a furry a megaphone, oh, watch out. Willie says, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? Question mark. Yes, yes. It's a Christmas movie, and we wish that it was still Halloween.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some people, it's Halloween all year round,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm totally okay with.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Yoshi says, Samson dust/clean Zororeo. There's your cleaning. And let's see, just a quick once over. And we gotta get the mini Yodi too. Yay! He's shiny now. Ah, I need sunglasses. There you go, Yoshi. Um, Arco says you could be making bank with all these awoos if you find if you find everyone. Yeah, just knock on the door like the IRS, like you owe awoo tax. And of course I would be the one. Maybe not me, but like if the AWU IRS were to be like the real IRS, they'd be like, oh, there's a surcharge and there's like a hidden fee, and so it's not actually $350; it's like $500. So yeah, to any AWU agents out there, we pay our taxes.
Yes.
We pay our taxes. Pay your taxes, people.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow says you cannot silence the power of AWU. Well, apparently this stream we cannot.
Mm-mm.
Not at all. There is no silencing it. Uh, let's see. Oh, King says Willy's Wonderland, and the Banana Split movie. Is that a horror movie? Huh. Is the Banana Split movie a horror movie? Because I used to watch the Banana Splits growing up, which is an old show, like an old timey show, like from the '60s,
Oh.
and it had like mascot, performers, but I didn't know they made a horror movie. That's interesting. Oh, love you too, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cameron says, I'll be back. I'm going to go get some dinner. Okay. Well, enjoy your dinner, Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Willie's got a good question. What's your favorite arcade game?
Personally, I like Galaga. Galaga is really fun. The one you like to shoot, and then like there's like this ship that'll come and steal your ship. But if you let that happen, you can use your second ship
Oh,
to shoot it down, and then you'll get two ships at once. And you can shoot twice.
is that Space Invaders?
Space Invaders is the one where there's like a ton of blocks, and you have to like shoot them behind the blocks. But Galaga has like little insects that come in, and you have to like shoot them as they come down.
Oh, yeah. I always got those two mixed up because
Mhm.
they're pretty similar. But yeah, I think my favorite arcade game is probably Dig Dug
Mm.
because my brother and we try to get the high score every single time. And also the original Mario Brothers, not the one that's like the NES one, but like the one with like the spiky turtles and the
Mhm.
pipes, and like you hit the ceiling and then they like fall over upside down. That one. I think that's called like, it's not Wrecking Crew. It's got a different name though, but it is like the original Mario Brothers game.
Oh.
Um. Sean says, I'm gonna be broke. I'm assuming from all the awoos. Oh, it is a horror movie. Okay. I'll have to ask some gray muzzles that I know, because a lot of gray muzzles. It's kind of interesting. A lot of gray muzzles grew up watching the Banana Splits, and that was honestly one of the first like furry elements on TV. Because you had all these guys in like these dog and like these giant mascot suits, and they just run around and do like crazy stuff. So yeah, I'll have to ask them and just be like, hey, do you think the Banana Splits was like a furry thing? And also tell me about this horror movie. Oh man. Okay, Michael's going to the store. Well, we'll see you later, Michael. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Shadow says to all my wolves out there, don't let them silence us. It is our right to awu. Well, there will be a full moon here very soon, Shadow, so we're expecting it. If I hear an awu, I'll just assume it's from Philadelphia. Yeah. Chase says, I was meaning to ask Samson, I know since I am planning on making your own mega armor, I want to hear what you want as your second weapon. Like, what would you want as a sub weapon? Well, Chase, what are my options? If you can list the options for me, I will choose one. Do you see Yoshi's request?
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Get you all nice and clean.
I'm smelly. That's strangely relaxing. I like that. There you go, Yoshi. We're both clean now. We're clean boys. Let's see. Willie says wolves are guardians of the forest. Yes. I think wolves and foxes get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they're together, like wolves and foxes, like wolf foxes. They can be hybrids too. Hey. Yeah, like kitty foxes. An unlikely hybrid, but still, yet they do exist. Hi. A. Johnson says, wolf, wolf, bark, bark, ow, woo, and boops.
And boops.
And boops. Boop, boops. What noises do coyotes make?
Kind of yip and yap. Almost sometimes sounds like laughing. They're kind of like North American hyenas.
That's a good way to put it. You know, it's something. I grew up kind of in the forest. I grew up in what we call in Ohio the sticks. And we would hear coyotes like every other night. Just like they're just out there just yapping away. And I can't get away from coyotes because I hear them out here too. You know, like once a week, maybe sometimes twice, I will hear a pack of coyotes just running around. And here's the thing. I live in a small city. Like it's pretty metro out here. So the fact that I'm hearing coyotes is like, huh? Oh my gosh, they found me.
Yeah, I kind of hear them too, and like I live kind of in the suburbs, and although I live like on the edge, like there's like this I think they do like recycling back there, but like there's like this open field, and you can hear them sometimes, and it sounds like laughing. It's kind of creepy, but
Oh, wow. It is scary because at first you're like, what the heck is that? And then you're like, oh, it's coyotes. And then you still, like, I love to listen to them. They're absolutely just masters at making noise. Can you make any yappy sounds? Do you have any?
that needs practice.
If I heard that outside my window, I'd be like, oh, Zororeo. Okay. It's like, why don't you come inside and we'll talk about small animals. Sasa says, Samson, now that you have new paws, do you think your old minky ones were unsatisfactory? These are actually my very first pair of paws, Sauces. I wear these because they're easy. They are very dexterous. I was telling Zororeo earlier that they are having some wear. There's like some bald patches between the fingers. These are almost 3 years old, actually.
Oh, wow.
Believe it or not. So, yeah. I'm kind of like a sucker when it comes to like fursuit parts. If I see a new pair of paws, I'm just like, oh, please give me. And I'm hopefully looking to get new sock paws at some point. So there's to all you paw lovers out there. These are squishy, but they have lost some of their squishiness, unfortunately. So yeah. Let's see. El Rey says, if wolves are guardians of the forests, then hyenas are guardians of. Actually, I don't think hyenas should be guardians of anything. Hey, El Rey, they were guardians of Pride Rock for a very short time, so we can't discredit them. You know.
Ever heard of a maned wolf? Yes, those are some very funny, lanky individuals, leggy boys.
Maned wolves are underrated, in my opinion.
They're actually not even wolves. They're not even canines. They're like their own genus.
Chupacabras? Did we have chupacabras and they're just disguising themselves? Oh my gosh. Conspiracy theorists unite. No. Yeah, I didn't know Maine wolves weren't canine.
Mm-mm. Okay, it's interesting.
Same with hyenas. Hyenas, they're not canine, but they're not feline either.
Yeah, they're kind of like. I think they're like almost like badgers.
Huh.
Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I need to. I'm not good on my zoology.
It's kind of like how what is it? Red pandas are more like not marsupials, but they're red pandas are not bears,
Hmm.
right? And um, martens are like not ferrets, but there's like a bunch of weird ones, you
Hmm.
know. There's wallabies. That's what I'm thinking of. Wallabies are marsupials,
Yes.
I believe. So,
Hmm.
and Dante says, "Pause, eyeballs." Pause. I can't. There we go. Pause. We got another uwu from Sean. Uwu, uwu. Awu or uwu or owa
Oh well.
oh
Oh
whoa.
well.
You can put them all together. Awu,
Whoa,
woo, whoa, whoa. We made a new word. Yeah. Shadow says lions actually dominate the African savannah. Yeah, especially lionesses because they
Hmm.
do all the hunting.
Yes.
So it makes me to wonder, what do male lions do? If female lions do all the hunting and like all the gathering and stuff, what do male lions do? You just kind of see them out there; they're just chilling. They're just like, yeah, this is my life. I'm cool with this.
Do they take care of the kids, the cubs?
I think the cubs, maybe they do. I don't know. If I were a lion cub, I'd probably be a little scared of my dad. So anyway, I'm not scared of my dad in real life. Just to be clear. So Dad, if you're watching, I am not scared of you. Yoshi says Samson kiss Zororio's forehead and make him blush. Okay. Mwah. Here's a blush. Do you see blush? Cheeks are getting red. You're turning red all over. Are you a red panda?
You're all red all over.
Yeah, I am red. My influence is spreading. Yes. Arco L says Pobs. Ah, Pobs.
Pop.
Good Pobs. Chase says any weapon can do. Just pick what you want as your sub weapon, and I'll note it when I work on your armor. Okay, Chase, is a portal gun a weapon? Can that be a weapon? I mean, it's not a lethal weapon, but it can still do damage. So, can I do a portal gun? Question mark. Finger points. I love Portal, so yes. More awoo. So we started them again. Kayla Joshi, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Willie says, "Can Kitty Fox make Fox laughing?" Oh gosh. That's more like Papyrus. But there you go. Foxes just like all they do is just. That's their noises. They scream, but they scream in I don't know. They scream intentionally, or actually not intentionally at all, because if you watch any videos of foxes, that's all they do. They just and you're like, why are you screaming? It's like, because I'm a fox. That's what I do. And then that begs the question: what does the fox say? Foxes say a lot of things. We know what foxes in the fandom say, but that's a different stream. Yeah, we already know what coyotes say, and then cats are just meow. Just okay, meow. Those are cats. What's the deepest noise do you think coyotes make?
Deepest noise?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm assuming they growl.
Ooh.
Grr.
Angie.
Grr.
Angiote.
Angie.
Yeah, Angiotes. If you see an Angiote, just go up and just give him pets, and he'll give you nibbles. Kind of reminds me of that one social media post that went viral. It was like, I adopted this dog today. He's a little bitey, but it was a coyote.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen like it's like a Facebook post of like I found this dog somewhere and it's just a coyote.
He's a little bitey. Yeah, no kidding. He's a coyote. And I saw the comments were hilarious. They're like, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. It's like, yeah, okay. So I'm not against domesticating animals, like wild animals, because if you can do it and take care of them and make sure that they have plenty of exposure to their nature, then you can totally do that. But housing, housing, like having them in your house, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's
You know, like if you want to domesticate a fox or a coyote or something, just make sure you do it in a very smart way. Like build something that allows them to be connected to their nature. But if you bring them in your house, that's a problem.
hmm
Just be careful with that if you decide to domesticate any wild animals. Um, let's see. The Joshy says now we know what the fox says. Yes. This fox, also part cat, says, um, greetings and salutations. So this one can talk. Yeah. Shadow says, can coyotes and wolves truly get along? That's a question for you.
I would say so. Yeah, they're similar.
I've never heard of a coyote and a wolf like not getting along.
hmm
Like they just kind of, I think they just kind of pass each other in the forest and just kind of give each other an up nod. Like,
hmm
yeah, yeah, it's good to see you. You know, keep on keeping on. If there is dispute between coyotes and wolves, we never hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Dreama says, I see correctly that Zororeo has wings on his paws. I want to know the story behind it. Well, yeah.
I'm a skyyote, sky coyote. I've got little wings because I can fly. I've got the blue is kind of like for the blue skies with yellow for the sun and white for clouds.
Hmm.
That's I'm a skyyote.
Yeah. Yeah. You can flap them too. Just if you just, yep, there you go. Adorable. Chase says a portal gun. Let's see. All right, portal gun it is. Also, what do you want your armor to be based off of? Like Classic X, or Legends? Probably X, I would say, because that's the one I'm most familiar with, Chase. So yeah, portal gun if you can make it work, and X armor. I'll take it. Max says, I've heard about some hybrid called a koi wolf. I'm not entirely sure if they're very common around here in Ohio, but what if you found one in the west? Oh, wait, what if they're found in the west?
Hmm.
Koi wolf.
I think yeah, I've heard of that.
Huh. So is that like natural like hybrid, like a natural mixing of genetics, or is that like a human made thing?
I I think because I've heard of koi dogs, which are coyote and dogs that do that, and I've also heard of uh, wolf dogs. So maybe I think it happens.
Hmm. Also, wolfskers, like
hmm
wolf huskies or wolfskis, they have to be a certain percentage, I think, because you can genetically modify a wolf and a husky, but they can't be like more wolf than husky or something
hmm
like that. They have to be like 50-50. I think by law they have to be like 50-50. So I have seen some videos of like wolf huskies, and those things are big. Like,
Wolves are much larger than your average dog.
yes. Wolves are like Great Dane size, maybe bigger. I don't know. We have our resident wolf in here to tell us, but yeah. Um. Oh, A Johnson, I'm gonna go to BLFC 2023 on Halloween and Anthrocon 2024. Well, awesome. I hope you enjoy BLFC, and hopefully I'll get to meet you at Anthrocon next year. That'd be
hmm
fun. Joshy says my best friend has a persona that's a wolf and a Shiba Inu.
Oh,
Oh,
that sounds fun.
yeah. Shibas are adorable. So like, if you mix it with a wolf, that's a pretty big Shiba. Yeah.
There's a plushie sitting on his lap. It's a little coyote friend.
Yeah. He's so cute. Cute the skitties. Wow, that's the second ambulance today. Okay, so because it's Labor Day weekend and it's the Midwest, we have been seeing state troopers everywhere and ambulances and fire trucks, and I'm just like, ugh.
Hmm.
And I live in a college town, so it's not unusual to hear an ambulance like once a week, but this is Labor Day weekend. People are partying. They're partying, they're drinking, they're doing stuff that they shouldn't, and that's what you get right there.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Dave. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, it is the Knave. I can see that. Um, let's see. King says this would be my best furry moment. I'm going to my first furry con. Oh, that's right, King. You were
Hmm.
talking about that last time. Remind me which con you're going to, because maybe we can meet sometime. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Chase says, when I said any weapon, I didn't think the portal gun would be your choice. It's totally caught me there. Also, good choice on X. Style is my best one. Also, do you want any Persona? Wait a minute. Sorry, I read that as Persona. Do you want any fusions with it? I will leave that up to you, Chase. Okay, you can add any fusion, and I will be happy with it. Uh, Resident Wolf, who? Resident Wolf, you, Shadow. That's who I'm talking about. Uh, Willie says, "What are your thoughts on kimonos? Kimono, like the thing you wear, or dragons?
Hmm.
Hmm. I like dragons.
Yeah, Komodo dragons are very interesting, although would be probably very scary in person.
Hmm. Yeah, because a kimono is also like that long Japanese
Hmm.
coat that you wear. You know, like with all
Hmm.
the styles on it. But as far as dragons are concerned, yes, please give me all the dragons. Let me pet your snoot and call you a good boy. Please don't eat me, or maybe no. Um, King says I tried fursuiting in New York. Oh, really? How did that go, King? What did you think of it? Was that your first time fursuiting? Nave says I need that Sammy plush back here. Yeah, Nave. There are only two like it in the world. I have one, and a friend of mine has the other one. It was a commission done by our very own Yellow Cake slash
Hmm.
Chuzzlepuff, who is in the chat currently. So, you know what's funny is he actually made, well, I can't remember if I asked him to make two or not, but he made two of them, and he made them like toddler sized. I was expecting like a little, like this, you know, like a Corgi Beans style size or like
Hmm.
that big, but no, he made them like a small child. So that thing, when you pick it up, it's just like it's like 20 pounds, and you're just like, oh my gosh, my child is growing. Oh no. So maybe one day I'll have Sammy merch. I'll have Samson merch, and there will be plushies. So
Oh, like the kimono style of fursuit. That's big.
oh, duh, yeah.
Yeah.
They are adorable.
Yes.
Hmm.
I really I like it, especially because like some of them have like lenses over their eyes.
Hmm.
I find that really interesting. Mm.
Yeah, kimono fursuits. Definitely want to see more of them, especially over here in the West,
Mm-hmm.
because we see them in Japan and like other Asian countries, but that have cons. But like, we need to see more kimono suits. They're just precious,
Yeah,
you know.
that'd be a really interesting con to go to. I know like one Anthrocon, like there were people from like Japan and China, which is crazy that people would travel all the way to Pittsburgh.
Hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know that JMOF is a con. It's a Japanese meeting of furries. I believe it's like right outside of Tokyo, and I don't remember the attendance, but they have like their con. I hear is like no other con. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's very different, but culturally speaking, it's very different. And I'd love to go to that con someday. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Riff. Hi. Good to see you.
Well,
Yeah. Here's to you. I'm glad you could join. And I also saw Pandocula. Hi, Pandocula. How are you doing? Oh, you're first sitting at MFF, Pandocula. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to meet up. I would love to see your fursuit.
Zororeo, do you have bigger wings for your back? Not really on my back, but I've got some on my tail. I'm not really wearing it right now, but
It's a big tail.
yes, it's a big tail, courtesy of Chuzzlepuff. Thank you.
That's correct. There is when you first started wearing that tail, I was like, oh, hi. I wanted to go up and just be like, mine, my tail. I will
Yes.
hug and take care of it. Let's see. Bigger wings. We have AI Barack Obama. Hello.
Hi.
And the Forbidden Gabion. Hello. Nice to see you. Max says, I'm in a poly relationship. Okay.
How
Awesome.
are you?
Yeah, good for you. Uh, oh my gosh. We have Joe Biden, the furry supporter. Well, we definitely have some interesting names coming in.
Hi, thank you for
Thank you
supporting
for
us.
supporting us. Uh, Yoshi says Zororeo might have missed a bit when dusting Samson. Dust again to check. Well, here you can check my ears.
Just kidding, I'm just gonna give you pets.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pet you.
There's a check. Done.
Yeah.
Uh, you're 2025. Okay, King. Which one is it? Do you have a con in mind that you'd like to go to?
Mm-hmm.
And Mitch is back. Welcome back, Mitch.
Hello.
Yeah. So this I'm glad the discussion has been about coyotes because coyotes definitely underrated.
Yes, they're not as popular as like wolves or dogs or foxes, but they're fun.
We need more coyotes in the fandom.
Yes.
Definitely. They if I could, I would love to like well I can do this, but like pet the coyote, right? But I would love to like pet an actual coyote and just to see if it's any
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Just be like, this is like a really small like dog, but like not a dog, but it's not a wolf either. So just to have the experience and just be like, I didn't know you could get this close to them. uh, let's see. Spam it up says, what? I'm in a poly relationship, but the only girl wants to. Okay, I'm not sure how to answer that exactly. That's an interesting question. I can't speak for it because I'm not in a poly relationship. So, oh, Myrtle Beach. Okay, King. Okay,
Yeah, that sounds fun.
yeah.
I've been down there before. It's very nice area. Very the Atlantic coast is very interesting and a lot of fun.
hmm Yeah, last time I was in Myrtle Beach was 2021, I
Mm.
think. I was on a retreat and we stayed right on the water. And you want to talk about a beautiful beach.
Mm.
Like, that Myrtle Beach's beaches are just like absolutely just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if any of you ever get the chance, to those of you who are in the U.S. or maybe not in the U.S., if you ever get a chance, go to Clearwater, Florida.
Mm.
That hits different because the sand, like the water is so clear. It's
Mm-hmm.
clear water, and the sand is like so soft.
Yes, I've been there. Went fishing. I actually caught a shark.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how big was it?
It was about like it was a nurse shark. It was about like I think about that big.
My gosh.
Well, we didn't get it in the boat. As soon as we saw that it was a shark, we kind of just cut the line
hmm
because
Yeah.
it's a shark. But it was very fun.
Hmm. Yeah. Was it weird reeling that thing in?
Yeah. It was a really tough fight.
Whew. How long did it take?
Uh, Good solid couple of minutes of cranking it.
I'm surprised it didn't snap the line.
Yeah. Well, well the people were running it were like, yeah, we're not taking that in.
Not a chance. No. It can deal with the line. Just yeah. See ya. But at least you say you did it. You can say
Yeah.
that you did it. Absolutely. Mitch says, speaking of cars, I detail cleaned my car today. You wouldn't believe how many bugs ended up splattered all over the front. Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially if you do a lot of traveling, Mitch. My windshield currently has that problem.
Yeah, I need to clean my car.
Yeah. Um, I just need to get a whole new windshield, honestly, because I have a nice hefty crack in the windshield.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah, I have a little chip in my windshield, but it has been in there. It's never grown, and I've had my car for like 5 years, and it's just always the same size. Sometimes I'll measure it, and it's has not gotten bigger, so I'm not gonna touch it.
huh. Well, that it must be. It's probably settled by now, and
Hmm.
like it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at that point, it's just like, who cares? Funny enough, the windshield crack happened the day after that I moved into this place.
Hmm.
So literally, I was coming home from somewhere, and I had just moved in here, and someone hit my windshield with a rock. I still
Mm.
remember it was a Jeep.
Huh.
So, not the biggest fan of Jeeps, but that's a different story. But yeah, it was in a place where I couldn't see it. It was right on the sun blinder, so it like hit on the sun blinder, and I was like, that sounded loud. And then the next day I came out to my car and it was just.
Ooh.
I was like, well, I didn't see it, so yeah. Insurance, hello. um, let's see. King says I went last year at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It was nice. Absolutely, King. It is a beautiful beach down there. All the beaches down there are beautiful, especially if you go to like the boardwalks. The
Mhm.
boardwalks, they're wonderful, and they always have like the best food too.
Yeah.
You know, they had the original Wahlburgers down there, I think,
Hmm.
and they have those speaking of lemonade, they have those giant lemonades that are like $3, like the big gallon of lemonade that you can just get.
Yes.
They got the lemon in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Shadow says went to Myrtle Beach in 2017 with my cousins. Man, beautiful place with friendly people and beautiful beach. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. The people down there, it's really that southern comfort.
Mhm.
The southern hospitality down there is real. So, let's see. Okay, so Yoshi says check Samson with the duster. So
Okay, I will do that.
you can just do like a knighting kind of thing.
Get all up in there.
All the creases.
Yes. There you go.
Yay, my eyes have been dusted. There you go, Yoshi. Also, the window's open and like the people just walked by. Did you see that? Some people walk their dogs out here, so once they see two dog-like creatures on a couch, they're probably like, well, maybe they need walks too. I'm sending Samson to Ohio. Well, hi, I'm here.
Too late on that.
Yeah, Ohio is everywhere. Soon, Ohio will take over the USA. Mark my woof. Uh, Sean says, we get so many rock chips around here in Idaho, and it's not even funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, because well, Idaho is like really, really wide open space, so I imagine you have a lot of rocks.
Yes, lots of rocks.
So, Sean, if you could count all the rocks in Idaho, how many do you think you would have? That's every single rock in Idaho. Just Idaho. How many rocks would there be? Mitch says I spent about an hour scrubbing the front of my car and windshield as well as cleaning the inside after I went through the actual wash. Oh my god. Yeah, car cleaning, not my favorite activity.
Yeah, no, I'm not a
Hmm.
fan of it.
Because you don't realize how much dirt is produced, not just on the outside but on the inside. And for context, I take my car to almost every single furry con, and a lot of different people ride in that car, and it goes many different places. And if you looked at my floor in my car right now, you'd be like, I can't see it. So yeah, I understand.
Yes, definitely. Definitely need to clean out my car and vacuum everything and.
Yeah, or I just take it to a detailer, just have them do it. Just like, here, you clean my filth. I will pay you $20 extra. Yeah, Saber, same here. Fall and Halloween, definitely. Big plus.
Mhm.
Um, oh, what was your other dream last night, Shadow? I'm curious. And Yoshi says, Samson is dusted clean, but Zororeo needs to be dusted, checked, and with the feather duster. Okay. We're going to check you. This is going to be non-personal, I promise. Let's see. Especially in the ears here. The ears need, and then there. There. You have been deblept. Now you have feathers on your tongue. Now your tongue is like over here.
Oh no.
That's adorable. I say keep it. That's cute. Liz says, hiya. Hello, Liz. How are you? Chase says, don't know if you saw, but I just have one more question about your mega armor. What do you want your symbol to be when your dive armor is active? Definitely a heart of some kind. So if you have like a heart, or even symbol, um, you could do like a peace sign, or you could do maybe like an owo, right? Or an uwu. Maybe like a heart with an uwu. How about that? Saber says, I booped Samson on my phone. Oh, I felt the boop. I've been booped from the digital era or the digital environment. So, part of me just like that tantric feeling of just like, oh, been booped from the internet. Oh, I felt it. Oh,
That's what
that's
we need.
love.
We need a like button and then a boop button right next to it.
Yes. If I can add a boop button, I absolutely would. AI Barack Obama says, I had a dream last night about being president and it came true. Well,
Congratulations.
congratulations. You deserve it. Let's we need this country to be different. Not to get political, that's all I'm gonna say. Sean says trillions, probably trillions of rocks. That is. Most of Idaho is mountains, especially my area. I can't dig straight down 1 inch without finding a rock. Maybe you'll find gold, Sean. Maybe if you dig far enough, and it's going to take a long time, but if you dig far enough, you'll find gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yoshi says Samson should get a feather boa and try it on sometime. Yeah, if I can find one, first of all, but also if it's not too bloody hot.
Yes. It's very hot.
Um, it's interesting. I might get a feather boa for Sparkles.
Mm.
Yeah, because she's very much a fashionista bunny, so she could wear the boa definitely. I need to have Sparkles on the stream again because, well, I need someone to wear her, because she's in the closet just being like, hey, I'm here. Like, I know, I love you, I just can't do anything with you right now, sorry. Saber says, I want to hug you. Aw, well, here's a hug for you. And hey, maybe someday you will.
Yeah.
I would like that. Yes, same here, Dante. Glad tomorrow's Labor Day. Yes, me too. I will be happy to not have to wake up at 7 a.m.
Yes. I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
Yep, I'm sleeping in, and I think I have family plans tomorrow. I have to check again, but yeah, it's difficult when you're moved out and away. Like you try to keep up with like the family stuff, and it's like this was a lot easier when I was living there because they could just tell you,
Yeah.
But you have to like, wait, did you send a text about that? I'm so sorry, I forgot. So, yeah, life balance, work-life balance, family balance, important. Shay says a heart with an uwu. I'll see what I can do for that. Speaking of mega armor, your PFP has yourself and your own mega armor that you made for yourself. Don't know if you see it, but it was made by me. I can kind of see it. It's very small, but I can kind of see it. I didn't know you did that, Chase. That's fantastic. Well, thank you, Yoshi. If I can find a feather boa, I will try it out. And King says, after I graduate college, I am moving to Colorado. Really? Okay. So why Colorado, King? Is there a reason? Then maybe it's the weed. I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. It's the mountains.
The mountains, yeah.
It just has funny green plants.
But I've been to Colorado and it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went skiing. It was very fun.
You ski?
Yeah. I do. Do it. There isn't. You really can't do it in Ohio anymore, but you can do it in New York, or I go up to Michigan, and yeah. I've also started. I've also tried learning how to snowboard, as well, and that's fun. It's a bit different, but it's kind of scary because you have to get used to like going almost backwards. But it's fun.
Huh. I've never skied or snowboarded, but yeah, there is a ski. Have you been to Boston Mills?
Yeah, that's where I learned
Oh,
how to
really?
ski, was there.
Okay, that's probably the closest ski. What's the word I'm looking for?
Mountain, I guess.
Ski range, ski.
Yeah, resort maybe.
Ski resort. That's it. Yes. closest one, and which by the way is home to what is known as Helltown. Have you heard of Helltown?
No, I've not.
So Helltown is Boston, Ohio, or formerly Boston, Ohio, and it used to be home to like a very like decrepit old like community. Like it was abandoned, and then they just left everything behind.
Hmm.
And then it became like this hot spot for like cult meetings
Oh,
and
wow.
other things. And I went to Helltown twice, and this was after everything was like torn down, and it was pretty creepy.
Hmm.
It was creepy.
Interesting.
Yeah, that probably won't go back there. Um, Yoshi says Samson and Feather Duster check. A Samson Boa needs to find. Yes, we have a checklist now. You must like feathers, Yoshi. That's a lot of feathers. Uh, chat's going like this again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No, it's not your fault, Chase. It's just YouTube like showing us the profile pictures, and you know, I've made the chat as big as I can, so you know, it's really hard to see anyway. So, and having prescription glasses doesn't help either. So, yeah, when you're fursuiting and you have glasses in real life, ugh.
Yes.
And then they like fog up under your head and
Yeah.
stuff. It's just like, oh,
I'm
man.
I'm very lucky that my glasses fit underneath this suit. Because if I couldn't wear my glasses, I would be even more blind than I am.
Yes, absolutely. I cannot wear my glasses, unfortunately, under my suit. So I just kind of deal with it. But yeah, it's I might just get contacts again, just for fursuiting though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I thought about doing that.
they're expensive though. That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Contacts are expensive. Yeah, sure, my insurance will cover it, but still, it's like, oh, contacts. Well, you work fine with glasses. Like, yeah, but this is for a very specific thing. You know. Let's see. Oh, Riff got up at 1 p.m. today. Honestly, props to you because that late sleeping is just it's wonderful.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Just it's nice, you know. It's different. I got up today around 10 o'clock, I
Mm-hmm.
think, and I was like, I shouldn't have stayed up till 3. Very much a night owl, you
Yeah,
know.
me too. Me too. Well, coyotes are kind of nocturnal, you know.
Hmm. If only life worked that way too.
Yes, if only.
Uh, let's see. A. Johnson says fall weather is coming and cool weather. Yes, all about it. Definitely ready for it. They walk by again. By the way, hi. They probably did like a double take. Like, okay, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Oh, Shadow says, your dream was Persona. You were your Persona in Zootopia, and for some unknown reason, you were standing in line at the DMV. Remember getting extremely aggravated and screaming, "What's the hold up?" Yeah, because they're sloths. That's why. um, Sloths at the DMV was probably one of the funniest jokes in Zootopia.
And then later, it turns out that he was driving his car really fast.
Yeah, Flash. Yeah, Flash the literal Flash on the road. Yes. So irony is gold. Mitch is asking if you have foot paws on.
I do not know. I'm sorry.
I have these, but you know.
I will have some eventually.
Yep, one part at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Be right back, says King. Okay. Enjoy whatever you're gonna do. Chase says, yeah, I know for Gavin, his mega armor is going to be fully purple. Interesting. I like purple. And seeing as he has a purple hoodie, I know that I'll ask him about his own sub weapon and symbol and dive armor too. That'd be really cool. I know Gavin is like a huge Mega Man fan. So yeah, he's gonna love that. Also, Gavin, if you're watching, love you. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Oh, okay. Saber's gonna go. Bye, Saber.
Bye.
Thanks for
You have a
being
good one.
here. Appreciate you. Yoshi says, yes, you do like the feathery things, scarves, feather boas, and feather dusters. Well, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feathers are nice.
Yeah.
We have our resident bird in the chat. I think we have a couple birds actually, but Dante, talk about feathers. Talk about how much they mean to you. Can you hear me talking to you? Tell us about feathers, Dante. We need to hear all about the feathers. And Shadow says, I wish Utopia existed. Man, imagine a place where we could live as our own personas. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want a tail, like, really.
Yes. A tail IRL would just, oh
Mhm.
my gosh. Like, you wouldn't really have a choice of wearing it everywhere because you'd have to. But yeah, imagine if you were just like your persona living in this world and you like just go to work and like go to school and you just do your own thing and like people would look at you funny, but they would eventually accept it, because
Yeah.
it's like, well, this is a thing now. It's 2023. Why not? Oh, okay. Sean's gonna go. Oh, wait. So sorry, not Saber. Sorry, Sean. You're talking to Saber. My bad. I can't see. Um, Sean, good to see that you're still here. Okay, Dante says feathers are awesome. There used to be a lot of different aspects of bird culture. They're fluffy and look awesome. There you have it, everybody. There's your feather talk. Feathers are awesome. Noted.
Yes, they are.
Um, I think this is a good time to ask Zororeo.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What was it that originally? Because we talked about you getting in the fandom, right? Because you talked about iFunny, you talked
Mhm.
about like how you found the fandom, right? But was it immediately you wanted to get into fursuiting, or were you kind of like on the fence about it, or like fursuiting in particular? What was it that piqued your interest with fursuiting?
Uh, I'd say just like, kind of just being a different person almost, if that's okay to say. It's like you get to kind of explore a side that you're not used to. 'Cause like I'm really shy and like timid, but like now I can kind of be like goofy and carefree, and yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you said this was a pre-made, yeah?
Yeah,
Was it your original idea, or did you just see it and be like, "That's me"?
I just saw it and like that's me.
So did you have a persona before?
I like was thinking about it and I was trying out some things, and then I found this and I was like, that is perfect.
Hmm. Interesting. So there wasn't like well, you talked about it like being a wolf kind of,
Hmm.
but but so the coyote thing just you just kind of vibe with immediately.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And how long have you been in the furry fandom?
Let me see. I was around. I want to say like I was interacting with people like 2018, 2019. So that's what 4 years ago.
About
And
4 years,
then
yeah.
I got this. Let me see. Summer of 2021 is when
Oh,
I got this. So yeah, it's been 2 years since I've had them. Yeah.
huh. Did you ever think like let's say high school you, right? Did you ever think high school you would like if you were your high school self, would you ever think you'd be part of this?
I think I like knew of furries, but I probably didn't think I would be anywhere near it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, so I learned about furries in 2011.
Hmm.
So I've been in the fandom for almost 12 years, which is pretty amazing. Um, it'll be 12 years in October, but I had no knowledge of furries before I learned about it. So like, I was 15 in 2011, and I didn't know a single thing. I didn't even hear about them until I heard about it on like a Gary's Mod animation. And that's back when the internet was a little more lenient with humor and like dark jokes and dark
Yeah.
humor and like labels and that type of thing, and things were a little more like people kind of shrugged off like horrible things, right? um, so the discussion of furries when it came up and when I learned about it was very how do I say this, controversial.
Hmm.
Like, ooh, furries, they're gross people and they do all these weird things. It's like people still think that now, but like at the time it was like they were a meme but a very dark meme,
Hmm.
right? And furries have been a thing for before, like even then, like around 30 years. So uh, the fact that more furry conventions were like cropping up at that time and more furries were kind of coming into the fold, as it were, um, And when I learned about it, it was a different world even back then.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there was certain codes of conduct and certain things that happen at furry cons that don't happen now, and there are things that like we're definitely headed in the right direction with those things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to get too deep into the sauce of like the history of the furry fandom, but like they conventions look different, the fandom looks different, and it's definitely changing for the better.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so yeah, it's been a while. Hard to believe it's 12 years. Jeez, my gosh, time flies.
Yes.
Shadow says, I love this fandom and I've met so many cool people like you. Well, thank you, Shadow. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Shadow, I met you like when I first started. Like, we've known each other a long time. So, and I'm very glad to see that you're still here because there have been many friends that I've lost connection with over the
No.
years, you know. And that happens, you know, you grow, you go your separate ways, it happens. But Shadow, you've definitely been like a cornerstone in my furry experience. So thank you for being here still. And welcome back, King. And Aries says, "Holy crap, I made it." Well, I'm glad you made it, Aries. Good to see you.
Hello.
Uh, and Sean says, I've been a furry for 8 years." Well, cool. Yeah, it's interesting too because I know that the pandemic really changed things too, like how we interact and also how conventions are run.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, some conventions did not make it through the pandemic. You know, there
Oh.
are some that closed and others that just kind of like, you know, they just couldn't support themselves over those 2 years of like having nothing. So, rest in peace to those that didn't make it, but also we've seen more like attendance
Mm-hmm.
over the past couple of years.
Yes, definitely.
Like to put it in perspective, we've had what is it, 13,000 people in Anthrocon?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. We beat Midwest Fur Fest by like 3 people,
Mm-hmm.
and that okay, that's gonna change in a couple months. Like when MFF comes around, they're gonna like absolutely blow Anthrocon out of the water again.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, listen, we're gonna like slowly just do this build to like the race to 20,000. Let's go. Ah, let's see. Chase says, I know I discovered the fandom back in 2016 when I was 15. I saw the this news vid about the cons, and they showed this one fursuit, Katana Rose. Okay. She was the one that made me fall in love with the fandom. Well, that's adorable. Um, yeah, definitely. Furries are definitely no stranger to media either,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
especially news stories. Yeah.
Yes.
Um, and it's funny. Blue Jackalope, and we were over here one night. I think it was after a stream, or we were doing something, and we just started watching like all these news compilations of furries, just because we were bored, and like there there was one that sticks out to me, and it was during the MFF like gas attack thing.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And the lady presenter of that morning show, she could not deal. She like ran away from the desk. Like she just could not. And then, but respect to the other presenters, they kept it very cool and very respectful. So thank you to those who kept it respectful. But she just could not. She was like, "I'm out. Bye. See ya." You know. And they were going, "You can't leave." And she's like, "Nope, nope, nope. I'm gone." It's not for everybody.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think I've seen it kind of like turn around recently.
Hmm.
Like especially because like I've like if you ever fursuit in like a public place, you'll know that like people won't really want photos with you. Like I was at a Pride festival and like every other person was like, "Ah, can I get a photo with you?" And like that's so much fun.
Hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, I think it's definitely like changing for the better.
Yeah, it's the opinion is still a little iffy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in the fandom, but furries are definitely more accepted than they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if any of you were at Anthrocon and the reaction from the public during the block party, holy crap! Like so many pictures, so many hugs, so many people just like having a great time with the fursuiters and just asking questions and that kind of thing. Just like holy crap, that's amazing, you know. But oh, Azur is here. Hi, Azur. And you're cute, by the way. And Azure says 2003. I beat all of you. Yes, you. 20 years. 20 years.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations, Azure. Appreciate that. But yeah, at the block party, I had a couple people who were normies, as they are known, came up to me and they were like, "Your character is amazing. Your suit is amazing, and you're doing a great job, and you're just expressing yourself." And I just was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. That means so much."
Yeah,
You know?
actually, I was walking back to my hotel, and there was like this group of uh, either I think they were teenage girls, I don't know, or maybe a little bit older, and like I overheard them talking, and one was like, you know what, I think I'd be like a unicorn, and the other one was like, yeah, I'd probably be like an otter. So like they were talking about like what the animal they would be.
Hmm. Yeah. It is kind of funny talking to normies about personas because sometimes they'll have the question like, "What is a persona?" and then you explain it to them, and then some of the answers that I've heard are hilarious. Like, I want to be like a cat, dog, fish, turtle, ostrich, you know, and like all in one. And I'm just like, hey, go for it. You know, that you can be all the hybrids in one if you want to be.
Hmm.
You know, that's the beauty of this fandom is there's no limitations.
Yes.
Yeah. King says when I played Rocket League, everybody thinking about that I am, everybody thinking that I'm trash. No, and but I am not. I'm a. You're good and bad. Yeah, I've never played Rocket League actually.
I've tried it, and it's difficult. Like you think you want to make your the car to hit the ball to go one way and it just goes the other, and you're like,
Hmm.
you're like you're. I don't know. I tried it for a little bit, and I was like head on with another person, and it was not good.
Yeah, it's definitely like I could see it being addictive, definitely.
Hmm.
But and hey, King, if you're good at a game, then you're good at a game. It doesn't matter what it is, really. I remember being I wasn't like the best, but I got pretty good at Among Us
Mm.
when that was a thing.
I haven't played that in a while, but I remember do playing it in its height.
Hmm. That's how you learn about your own lying skills.
Yes, I would always get kicked out because they thought I was the imposter, but I wasn't. I was just bad at describing, and like I always just sounded like I was lying, but I wasn't.
Even if you weren't lying, people would think you were. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what turned everybody off about the game was like it just got way too like political,
Hmm.
you know, or if maybe political is the wrong word. Maybe it's more like they just got way too like annoyed with the
Hmm.
people and their tactics. But in somebody would get ejected and they're innocent like every time. And it's
Hmm.
like, well, this is a thing, I guess. um,
Okay.
Mitch says, what did you like best about the videos I edited? I have to say, Mitch, I think my favorite part of your videos, like the element, is the transitions. I'm a sucker for good, smooth transitions. I love transitions, but yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite part. And Azur, I'm calling you wise. You are wise. That is the word that I'm using. Um, let's see. Chase says maybe I can do a chibi. I think you mean chibi art of you too. It's pretty simple for me. It should be easy. Yeah, absolutely. That would be wonderful. And Dante and Azur say, "Among Us stream." Listen, listen. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I stream games on Twitch once a week, usually on Thursdays or Fridays,
Hmm.
depending on the day. But if I'm gonna do a collaboration game, it's usually like TF2 or like Left 4 Dead or something like that. But Among Us, if I ever do it, it's gonna be for charity because I don't know if I'd willingly play the game unless it was for a cause, you know. Because at this point in my gaming career, as it were, it's like Among Us is kind of low on the list. But if it's for charity, I will play it for charity. Yoshi says, "Does the feather duster tickle?" Well, it makes me sneeze. Yeah. No, this is tickling right here. See, I'm not even moving my paw. I'm just like it's that easy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm done. Ah, let's see. We are. Oh my gosh, it is 8:04. We've been going for two
Wow.
hours. It feels like 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Whew. Dreama says among furries.
Mhm.
Among us furries us. Furries sus.
I know one of the hats are like cat ears. And I would always pick that one.
Yeah. And you'd always be like the one that doesn't get it right away. You're just like, dang it, because someone always grabs it first. I like the top hat. It's probably my
Yeah.
favorite one. Yeah. Dante says Among Us stream would be very hectic, but awesome. Yes, Dante. If I'm gonna play Among Us, you're gonna play with me. Okay, that's how this works. Let's see. Sussus Furious. Sussus Among Us Furries us. Uh, I saw you four. Okay, that's yeah. There's your puns for the night. Um, let's see. Mitch says, which one of the edited videos was your favorite one? I did multiple ones with end credits, trailers and music videos. Probably the most recent one that you sent. I think that was my favorite one, and maybe that's only because that was the last one I watched. But for some reason that one just kind of hit home for me. Uh, Shadow says ticklish Yodi. Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes, very. He's cute though.
Oh.
Must protect the cute.
Mm.
You've heard of protect the innocent. We'll protect the cute, okay? And this is the cutest thing that we have here tonight. So, yes. Iris says the face when you walk around overhearing people wondering what animal would they like to be. Like asthmatic breathing. Join me and I will complete your training. uh, if we had like a Normie training class for how to be a furry,
Hmm.
that would be something, you know? Like, if it was like a Professor Orlando type style video where it's like, how to be a furry. And there's just someone in a fursuit up there and they just be like, okay, keywords. Vor. Blep. Beans. E621. I don't know. You just have like, here's the dictionary and then definition, you know?
Is there a furry dictionary? Do we need one of those?
I would buy it. You want to help me write it?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the furry dictionary. We would have to keep amending it
Mm-hmm.
because we have other things like um, cheese grater.
No, no.
It's like every year something happens.
Pizza.
Oh gosh, no. Stables.
Yeah.
Let's see. What
You
are
don't
some?
know what we're talking about? You don't want to know.
No, don't ask questions. Presented without comments. Okay. Oh, there's one I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it because it's so messed up.
Okay.
Oh gosh. 366. That's an old one.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
We're gonna watch it after this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any of you in chat, do you know what Room 366 means? Does anybody remember Room 366? Because that was a big thing like 10 years ago, and it still holds true to this day. Like, there's some people who are like, "Oh, Room 366. That's interesting. Okay, all right." So, to inquiring minds, does anybody know what Room 366? I can't say that. Room 366. Do you know what it means? Anybody? Shadow says coyotes are skittish.
Yeah, they are.
I think Shadow's comparing because he's the wolf, so you're just like, I'm watching this coyote, and he's okay. Is Zororeo impressing you, Shadow, with his coyote-ness? Inquiring minds want to know. R head tilts. R. Uh. Azur, I think Azur's saying that your laugh is making her laugh.
Oh, thank you.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Mitch says, thank you. I still don't think that it was the best, but I feel like I could have done better. Hey, listen, Mitch. The thing is, you can make any darn project you want, and the truth is, it's never finished.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a very wise man once said, a good project, a project that you work hard on, a project that you put time in, is never finished. It's only abandoned.
Mm.
because you can work days and weeks and months on a project, but it can always still be better. It can always still have something else. It can always have some element that you want to add to it. And at some point, you just have to decide, okay, it's done, you know? And then at that point, you put it out to the world, and it is what it is, you know? So it may not be your best in your opinion, but then again, you are your own worst critic. Yes.
Yes.
Ira says, don't know about Furry Dictionary, but there's Furry Language Pack and Telegram, that's right, still in the making. Yes. You can furify your Telegram. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like messages and like how many ooh-woos do you have? And it's like some nerd programmer furry literally changed the layout of Telegram to make this happen. So power to you, IT furries.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow says the Coyote learned my love and respect.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Thank you.
You did it.
Yay!
Yay! Let's see. Yoshi says, I love the new feather duster even though it's small. Well, that's kind of the point, Yoshi. It's like a small, petite little thing. I'd be walking around with a Swiffer otherwise. You know, just like, I'm going to mop all of you. All of you are stinky. You must have mop. But yes, that is like, the idea was like to have the little thing just be like, ooh, I'm going to dust you. You know? Stay tuned for a maid stream coming very soon. Yes.
Hello, Cameron.
Hi, Cameron. Welcome back.
What is my favorite furry? Who is it? I don't know. On Twitch, there's a streamer called Whiskey Dingo.
Oh, I know Whiskey, yeah.
Yeah, he's very funny. I really appreciate him. I think my favorite fursuit? I don't know what my favorite fursuit would be. I think, I don't know. I like a lot of fursuits.
Yeah. There's like so many to choose from.
I
too.
know. There's
Yeah.
so many.
I do have one favorite furry.
Mm-hmm.
I have a number of them, but like, I think my favorite furry of all time / fursuiter is a fox by the name of Electrofox. He has been in the fandom for a long time. I've known him for about 5 years, 6 years now, like on a personal level. You know, I've known about him since I first started in the fandom, but like I got to know him like 5, 6 years ago, and we talk a lot. And he was the very first fursuit that I ever saw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was the first furry that I ever like encountered. He was the first one that I really got to like be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and I want to do this, right? So Electrofox, my favorite fursuiter / furry of all time, and is also one that really embraces the fandom. Like, he loves the fandom. He's still active in it. He makes fursuits, for crying out loud. Like he's a talented individual, and he's also like a techie person. So like, yeah. Oh, furries in tech, really? Oh.
Didn't know that happened.
Oh, that never happens. What are you talking about? Oh, Shadow, I disagree. Okay, we're not going to start this now. Not when we have true cuties present here. Well, thank you, Yoshi. I like it too. Fuzzy Green, hello, says, your favorite furry is Hope Collie, and Barton the Fox. Oh, yeah, I like Barton. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of Hope Collie, but like Barton is another content creator / adorable fox fursuiter. Actually, if you guys go to his Anthrocon, like his compilation video that he did, you may see somebody familiar. You know, so yeah, I love Barton. He's awesome. Mitch says, I would like your honest opinions from you too. What are your thoughts on me throwing in inflation, weight gain, and sumo wrestling into my comic series? That's about mountain pass street racing.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah.
If you did it right.
Those would be, I think those would make good twists to the story. You know? So yeah, I would say include them, but try them out first. Just like see if they actually work with your story, and not just to add them just to add them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you had those elements and just be like, okay, so this happens and then that happens and then leads to this. Yeah, just try it out and see how they work. Uh, can you tickle your nose with the feather duster, Samson? Says Cameron. Okay, so ugh,
Bless you.
I was trying to hold it. There you go. I have been featherified. By the way, I stole those feathers from Dante. He doesn't know, but um, I shouldn't have said that. Dante, you don't know, but the feathers belong to you. We already talked about this, and it actually happened. So you better just watch yourself, next time, because those are easy to get. Uh, Azur says, you said I was the cutest. You both can be the cutest.
Ah.
You all are the cutest. Every single one in here is cute except for me.
What? No.
Yes. I'm putting it out there right now. And if I had a gavel, I would slam it down and say, all cuties here except for me. Done.
That's to be debated.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do we need to start a committee?
Uh, hmm. Maybe.
A cute committee. A cute midi. Or commit cute cute this works some way. It's like a cutie committee?
Maybe, yeah.
There we go. Cutie committee. We're starting it here.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really good video idea. Just like cutie committee. I said that wrong. Cutie committee. Who is the cutest in the fandom? Put it here right now. Put your votes in. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Chat's going crazy. Shadow says the biggest inspiration for me becoming a furry is Kajani. Oh, Kajani Lion, yeah. Seeing the videos he's done really inspired me to become a furry. Yeah, so to those of you who don't know, Kajani Lion, who I've met a number of times, used to make these, and still occasionally will make, magic of fursuiting videos. So they're compilations with music, and it's showing fursuiters just interacting with the public, and like families, kids, and like dogs even, and just the absolute magic therein. Like how magical fursuiting really is, and that's kind of how he like got his start, was making content about that. And so yeah, Shadow, I absolutely agree. His videos are just spectacular. In fact, I saw one of them back in 2012, I think, and I was like, oh, this is just, I want to cry. It's so beautiful. That's how beautiful fursuiting really is.
Okay.
Yep. Fuzzy says Midwest Fur Fest. Yes, I will be there. I already have my hotel room picked out, so hey,
wow.
Here we go. Do you think you'll be there?
I haven't made plans yet. I just need to find something to go with, but maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is. They still haven't opened the room block, and they still haven't opened registration.
Okay, I thought so.
So I've been like camping out on their website, like, is it today? Is it today? Is it today? What's gonna happen? Please open the room block and the registration together, please. But then their website would break.
Oh no.
Actually, that happened last year. I think it was during the hotel room block. The website literally froze and like went down for like a few minutes because there were so many people like just trying to get a hotel room. It was insane. Ugh.
Is it like Anthrocon where it's just like everyone at once?
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. And everybody tries to get the Hyatt because that's the main. And then after that, it's the Hilton and the DoubleTree, and then like the surrounding hotels. But yeah, the Hyatt goes absolutely crazy, and people, whew, man, it's tiring just thinking about it. So I don't feel I feel for their PR team and like their IT team because they have to like deal with all that and like okay, request, and this one gets the lottery, that one gets the lottery, that one gets the lottery, and then it's just it's chaos for them. So more power to all of you staff members. Thank you for what you do. Mitch says, I actually have the focus will be on Mountain Pass street racing, but the other elements can be thrown into parts of the scenes, especially since it is going on for about 5 seasons. Oh, okay. Well, you can take those elements and spread them out. You know,
Yeah.
5 seasons, that's a lot. So, yeah, totally. Just, yeah, test out each one and see how it looks. Uh, oh, Mitch, or I'm sorry, King says, I need a hug because Rocket League and yesterday was Payback. Wait,
I think it's a video game.
and yesterday WWE Payback. Oh, yeah. So here's a hug for you, King. There's a hug for your woes. Fuzzy says, can I meet you, Samson? Well, if you go to any conventions coming up, then you'll be able to meet me. I'll be at, the next one I'll be at is Megaplex in about a week and a half. I'll be at Wapapa, which is Western Pennsylvania, for a weekend. And
I'll be
after
there.
that, yeah, you'll be there. And I'll be at Midwest Fur Fest at the end of the year. So, yeah. So, you're going to Wapapa.
Yes, I am.
Nice.
It'll be my third time going. Wafafa 2022 was my first,
Mhm.
or 21 or 21. That was my first convention ever.
Oh,
That was a lot
really?
of fun.
Wow. So, is that one of your favorite cons, or is it just a con that...
It's a very different con other than others because it's very small and there isn't much where to go. But it's a different vibe than usual.
Mhm. Yeah, it definitely has its own style. You know, it's like it's very laid back. Not as many people. They actually cap out the registration to like a certain number, and it's set in the woods, kind of. So that's even better.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
So coyotes can run around free. Yay! So yeah, I'm looking forward to that con. It was fantastic last year. It was my first year going last year, and I had a great time. So I'm looking forward to this year. Yeah. Yep. All that's left is the feather boa. Yes, exactly. And let's see. Cameron says, Samson and Zororeo, do you like chocolate? I do.
I do as well.
What's your favorite kind of chocolate, though?
Oreos.
No kidding. Is that where the name comes from?
It's kind of interesting. So my growing up, my username was just Oreo plus some numbers because that was the name of my childhood dog at the time. It was
Aw.
black and white.
Aw.
And then later on, I tried to for a different video game, I was like, I'm gonna spice it up a bit. So I just added a ZOR in front of it and be like, ooh, Zororeo. And then I kind of just made that my persona name because I didn't know what else to do.
Hey, it's cute.
But I like it. It's a unique. So yeah.
Yeah. I think when I first met you, I was like, Oreo? Because I didn't register the ZOR at first, you know? And then I thought, okay, so like Zororeo.
Yep.
Zororeo? I don't know,
Some
Zodiac?
some people call me Zororeo. Some people call me just Zorro. It's fine. I've learned to accept.
Do you mind when people butcher your name?
Nah, not really. I came up with an interesting one.
You did. Definitely a unique name. I don't know any other Zororeos in the fandom at all. So, yeah, you're a staple.
Yeah. When I came up with the name, I was trying to come up with not something nobody else had.
Let's see. Generic name. This is gonna get me in trouble. Generic names. There's Blaze.
Yes, I know multiple Blazes.
I know multiple. Let's see. I know what's the word? Oh, there. I just had it. Hold on. Actually, this is not to be insulting, Dante, but there are multiple Dantes that I met. Sorry. I've only met, I think, one other Samson, but it was a Samson with a P. So Sampson. So mine is no P. So yeah, I don't have to pee. That's my name. That's a quote. Okay, yeah, that's a quote for the ages. There you go. I don't have to pee. Yeah, but let's see. Another one is Lucky. There's a lot of Luckies.
I think I've seen multiple Dexters.
Yes. Sorry, Dex, if you're watching. And there's one more that I was thinking of. Titan. Titan's another one. Yeah. So yeah, Please don't get me in trouble. We're just talking about generic names. If that is your name, then I love you. Okay. uh, Dante says, "Wapafa really is my favorite con." Yeah, it's definitely up there for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite conventions. If I had to put them in chronological order, I think Anthrocon is number one.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, Anthrocon's number one. I think number two. Number two is it's a cross between Megaplex and MCFC.
Ah.
So Motor City FurCon, love that con to death,
Mm-hmm.
so much. And then the third one would probably be Wapafa.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Fuzzy is bowling tomorrow. Well, get a turkey for us. Yes, do the gobblies. Sean says coyotes can't eat chocolate; they turn into kitty foxes. Well,
Hmm.
seems we have an impasse here.
Oh no.
I have lots of chocolate behind us.
Interesting.
Mm. We should probably do. We should probably make an experiment happen here, and then this like it cuts to like the plushy thing here instead. So yeah, that's the thing. It turns you into a plushy kitty fox if you eat chocolate. To answer the question earlier, the my favorite chocolate is dark chocolate.
Mm.
Love dark chocolate to death. I will eat even if it has no sugar. I don't mind. Like just give me dark chocolate. I like bitter things.
Oh wow.
Dante says Dante is a cliche name. Yeah, no kidding. Cliche bird much? Hmm? What's the word I'm looking for? Generic. Generic word. The generic bird has a generic name. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Dante. Shadow says Philadelphia is growing. 2,281 attendees this year from last year, which was 1,554. That's quite a stretch.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Anthrocon had that jump too, because last year it was like 10,000 something,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like 13,000 this year. So wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I know the other runner-up was Furry Week in Atlanta.
Mm.
FWA got like 9,000, I think. So they were like number three.
Yeah.
You know, actually no, pardon me. They actually passed Anthrocon's attendees last year.
Mm.
So like FWA this year passed Anthrocon's numbers last year, and then Anthrocon just like swooped up above FWA and MFF and just be like, hey, we're number one now. So respect. Side note, I do plan on going to Furry Week in Atlanta next year. So any of you in the Atlanta area, hi, I would like to see you. It's going to be my first time there.
Mm.
However, I have been to the FWA hotel. It was during Dragon Con.
Okay.
Dragon Con happens in the same block, the same hotels, and the same like strip of Atlanta, and it was really cool walking through like all of the hotels and like the skywalks and stuff, and being like, "This is FWA, this is cool," but it's Dragon Con, you know. So big con, Dragon Con, about 20,000 people.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Anime cons are. Is it an anime con or just a convention? Like
Dragon Con is it's billed as like a cosplay con. You know, it's not really anime or like anything like that. It's kind of its own thing. It's just like, hey, dress up in cosplay and come to a convention. And we're like, okay. So yeah, you see anime. We met a bunch of furries there actually. Me and Hex Flame, who is currently in Europe, and I am jealous of you, Hex.
Oh wow.
He took me there, and we were two out of like I think we met like 20 furries ish. So yeah, you see cosplayers, you see those cult classic cosplayers and such, and a bunch of others. I saw a couple bronies, you know. So hey, it's a con for everybody, pretty much.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Ezra says all pet names. Pet names. Do you have any pet names?
I mean, I did. I don't know. I did used to work at a dog kennel, so I know a lot of pet names. I I don't want to see another Luna. There are so many Luna dogs named Luna. Luna, Lola, and Layla.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. There's also a lot of Rex dogs. A lot of Rex and Rockies, and I saw So there's a rise in the name Roscoe for dogs.
Hmm.
My mom's dog is named Roscoe, and I'm seeing more Roscoes. I don't know if that's because I'm conditioned to it, but there's like more male dogs named Roscoe, and it's insane. You know. Chase says, I know my name is actually very much used. There's Chase McCain, that's my name. There are other guys I can't remember that also use my name. It's like I'm there somewhere since they have my name. Yeah. Um, I have met a number of Chases in the fandom, but they're spelled differently. You know, like Chayce or Chace or Chaise. You know. So yeah, a lot of Chases.
This is a coyote.
Yeah.
I don't have a name for him yet, but I need to name him.
Oh. You can call him Mini Oreo or like maybe the Oreo.
Like Zor.
Zor. Zor. Yeah. Mini Zor. So cute. I like his sleepy eyes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Willie says, probably gonna clean my room tomorrow. That is smart, Willie, because I feel that.
I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm off tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna work.
Labor Day cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Azur says, by the way, is that a plushie Nala? That is actually a... Oh, that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I thought it was... When I first saw it, I thought it was like Wishbone or something.
Oh.
What's the story, Wishbone? How you feeling? You feeling warm?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is currently 8:30. Okay. All right. So, we will be going for just a few more minutes. Okay. So any questions or inquiries or anything that you want to say, feel free to shout them out right now. We will be ending this very soon because
Okay.
both of us have to cool down and we need to get some noms.
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Because it has been a long day and we were very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. So yeah, last minute inquiries, go. Let's see. Shadow says, I'm glad to see Furrydelphia is prospering. Same here. Kind of sad that Furrydelphia and IFC were in the same weekend because I would love to go to Furrydelphia sometime. Yoshi says, as you will get a feather boa, Samson, what color will it be? Probably pink. Yeah, either pink or red, or maybe a combination. Dante says, Chase is literally just chair in French. Maybe that's it. You know, maybe they want to be sat on. Who knows? Seems to kind of make sense to me. Shadow says, I know Shadow is common in the fandom, but there is only one Saberwolf. That is true, yes. There's only one Shadow Saberwolf. I'm thinking of like generic names again. And it's always funny because whenever you see like a common name and then you're like, hey, do you know this person? And then they say, which one? Which one? It's like, the one that's fluffy, which one? The green one, which one? Man. Let's see. Chase says, oh no, by the way, when I see someone has my name, I keep feeling like I have my own clone army. Actually, I would, it went off the screen. I'm so sorry, Chase. Oh, Cameron's gonna go. It says, goodbye, Samson and Zororeo. Can I have a nose boop and a kiss before I go? Okay, here's a boop. And mwah.
Mwah.
There you go. Have a good night, Cameron. Thanks for being here. And hi, Sherwood. Good to see you. Fuzzy says, boop Zororeo. Mwah. Reactive. I can also pick his nose, but... Do you have a pickable nose?
No, I don't.
I don't either. It was funny. We were just kind of hanging out before the fur walk last night, and one of the... Do you know Ryan Hatfield?
No, you don't.
He's like the red and tan. I think he's a husky, but
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, he's got a pickable nose, but his nose like it's like nostrils, and then there's like a space in between the two nostrils. So someone literally took their finger and just went. It's like, and someone was like, "That's quite a piercing." I want to hang spaghetti from it. Let's see. Azura says, can we get a definition for the Among Us stream? Get a definition for it? You mean like a date when it's gonna happen? Azur, I don't know. There's your date. That's your date. The date is I don't know. So mark it on your calendar. Sean says, "Oh noes. Well, it's been an amazing stream, but I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun here today. Certainly enjoyed it. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna get to the end, but yeah, me too, Sean. I'm glad you could be here, and all of you as well.
Thank you for being here.
Um, let's see. Yoshi says Samson tickles Zororeo last time with the feather duster before the end of the stream. Okay, this is the last element of the feather duster for the end of the stream. Here we go. I think they just want to hear you laugh.
Oh.
There you go. That's called entertainment.
Giving them what they want.
That's right. The audience is never wrong. Well, anyway, so Shadow says, that's why I chose the name Shadow Saberwolf, because no one else had that name. Of course, yes. I've not seen any other Saberwolves, and let alone a Shadow Saberwolf. Chase says, I would love a duplicate of myself, like how Billy Numeros does it. Could you imagine me being able to clone myself like that? I get many jobs done at once. Yeah. Would you want a clone of yourself?
I think I would. Maybe this is mean, but I'd send my clone to go to work for me. I'd stay home and sleep. Maybe we could take turns.
Yeah. If you had your okay, but what if your clone wanted to like infiltrate your furry life?
Maybe we can take turns, but probably not. No.
I wonder, would your clone have like a different personality than you, or would it be pretty much the same?
I think they'd be the same. It'd be interesting.
I definitely would not clone myself. I got enough problems with just one of me. Plus, that would be kind of weird because I would be like, you need to be like more messed up. Let's see. Yeah, get some num-nums at rest. Indeed, Dante. Yes. A. Johnson says, "Awoo and boop." Awoo and boop. Boop. There you go. Shadow says, "I hope I can make it here. Oh, I hope you can make it here to Philly one day. If you do, let me know because we need to meet." Yes, we do, Shadow. Absolutely. I almost went to Philly. Okay, it was earlier this year, I believe. And no, sorry, it was late last year. I almost went to Philly because I was going to go to a convention, a non-furry convention. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I ended up not going because of some family stuff. But yeah, Shadow, I absolutely would have met up with you if I did go. So one day. Mike says, Samson, I want to ask you something. I want to go to Anthrocon, but I am ODSP. What? Wait. ODSP MEBE?
Maybe in 2 years.
Oh, maybe in 2 years. What do I do? I'm not sure what that means. You mean you're not able to go until 2 years from now? I'm not understanding your question. If you're asking how you get there, I can offer some advice. Dante says, I'd pay a reasonable amount of money for a clone of myself.
And then what I've got here is a little coyote friend.
Yeah. Yes, nameless cutie coyote friend, squishy nose. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. What else? Oh, okay. So on the subject of next year, what are your con plans next year, Zororeo?
Definitely Motor City Fair Con. And Anthro, Ohio as well, and 100% Anthrocon. Maybe I was considering, but I didn't find people to go with me. But Fernal Equinox.
Oh,
that's in Toronto. Like it would be possible to do, because I know last year it was the same week as MCFC, so you can do it, but maybe this year.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, FE is I hear is one of the best Canadian cons,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, our resident Canadian couldn't make it tonight. But yeah, FE would love to go to that con too.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I just need to get a passport. Oops.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's also Fur A, which I think is over in the west of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
There's What the Fur, I think also in the western part of Canada. And then there's one more that I'm blanking on. But yeah, Canadian cons, I would love to experience them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And also, it's cold up there, so yeah, I'll take it. um, see, Dreama says, you guys are sweet. Thanks for a great evening. Have a good night. Oh, you too, Dreama.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shadow says, the day we meet, man, I'll be so magical because it'll be so magical because I'm gonna cry hugging you. Aww.
Oh.
Well, same here, Shadow. It's gonna be so worth it when it happens. Um, Dante says, Sammy, have you plugged your new project yet? Okay, thank you, Dante, for reminding me because I would have completely forgotten. So, after the stream, you will see a link. Well, actually, you can see it right now. If you go to my link tree, you will see a new link that has been added, and it is called the Yip Mew Archive. Okay, so go to the link tree in the description. You'll see the Yip Mew Archive. It is a new YouTube channel that I have created. It is archiving all of my past Twitch streams, and I have started a podcast.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It has been coined the Kitty Fox Cast because I had no better name, and yeah, generic, right? And there I will be doing weekly uploads of a podcast. I will be having guests. We'll be doing some VR stuff. We'll be doing some in-person fursuit interviews. So yeah, so far there's only one episode, and it's just me rambling about Andy Furcon and personas and that kind of thing. So feel free to check it out. Link in the description, link tree to the Yip Mew archive. You will go over there. Feel free to subscribe. No pressure if you don't. But yeah, there are already a few streams already uploaded, so feel free to check those out. Those are all the ones from like the past few months, and every stream will be going up on that channel. So feel free to check that out, and that's a new project. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah. I'll probably have you on at some point.
Oh wow. I would love to come back here.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. And would you like to plug yourself?
Yes. So I guess I do have a Twitter. It's Zororeo, my name with an OO at the end because it was taken. And then also just Zororeo on TikTok. I have some new videos in the works, but I go there and I think I'll probably start live streaming on TikTok as well because that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there we go. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, so feel free to check out Zororeo in the description. His Twitter is linked down there, and I'll probably also link your TikTok if you would like.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go to his Twitter. You'll find his TikTok link. You'll find other places to find him. You're pretty active on Twitter and TikTok, so yeah. Watch all the coyote-ness over on TikTok and Twitter. It is a good time. So, and you're absolutely adorable on your social media. So,
thank you.
Real quick, last minute question from Azur. What's going on with the plushie lurking in the background? He's guarding, you know. He's guarding the house and he's watching all the normies and scaring them away. We saw those normies walking by with their dog. Pretty sure that the plushie just like turned and just was like mad dogging them. Just like, keep it moving. Nothing to see here. Oh, man. All right. So, we have come to the end of the stream. It is currently 8:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. To those of you who are overseas, thank you for joining so late, like late in the evening, that is. Thank you for all of your support, every single one of you who have been here. Thank you, Zororeo.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes. You're welcome anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, so go check out Zororeo's links in the description. I'm Samson Kitty Fox, and I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. And in the proper way to end the stream, like I always do, I encourage you all. At the end of every one of my videos, at the end, or rather in the description of every one of my videos, there is a Latin phrase that reads Sic Parvis Magna. which translates to greatness from small beginnings. Never forget where you came from.
Mhm.
Never forget the people who brought you up. Never forget the people who believed in you and who got you to where you are today. Because if it wasn't for your humble beginnings, you would not be where you are. And even if you're not where you want to be right now, your journey is not over. You still have time. You still have plenty of opportunity to grow and to change and to do things that only you know that you can do. And that's a good segue to say, always be you.
Mhm.
There has never been anyone like you in history. There is no one like you right now, and there will never be anyone like you in the future. So remember you're unique, remember you're special, remember that only you contribute what you can in this world. And while you're at it, love people, love others as much as you can, and always be yourself.
Mhm.
So I want to give you a hug. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And hey, thanks for holding on the first suiting. That's fine. All right, and until next time, everybody. Thank you for being here. Love you all. We will see you. I'll see you on the next Twitch stream and the next live stream here. Go check out Zororeo, and we will all see you. Have a great night. Mwah. Love you all. Thanks for
Love
your
you.
support. Bye-bye.
Bye.